Welcome to the Friday Night Freak Show. Would you like to repeat what you just said to me?
No, it's on there usually.
Is I am JustinFREAKIN. This is my lovely co-host, Sparkles Lavendar.
Or the angry emoji. I came cosplay as the angry emoji tonight.
Are you angry? We just had a nice dinner.
No, I just look angry. For some reason, the red's reflecting, and I wore too much red makeup, and I'm red.
I don't think you look red at all. I kind of changed the lighting around a little bit. I don't see what she's talking about.
Good. I also brought red candies.
But apparently she's cosplaying and pink edibles.
That just sounds sexual at this point.
They haven't hit me yet because I just ate them not that long ago. She was, right after we had dinner, she's like shoving them in her mouth like, catch up. Nom, 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 nom. So they might be hitting her, but they're not hitting me.
Yeah, I had to fix my makeup after that.
She did. She had to like redo her face after we had dinner.
I motorboated dinner.
Those steak tips got just... It was a good dinner. Well, we're always talking about fucking food.
Why food gotta be so good?
You got your burger last week. Well, you wanted a hunk of meat, and you actually did try to order a steak, and they denied you your steak.
They told me I needed to order from the burger menu.
Well, we were at like a bar. The kitchen was closing. The bar was still open for like another hour. We sat in the corner with our masks on. Never took them off.
And got our food to go.
We got to go
off the burger menu.
Yeah. She wanted like fucking. You wanted steak and crab rangoons or some shit. That's
I was like, Can I have some crab raccoons? And they're like, get a burger, go the fuck home. And I was like, okay.
It was a very good burger. We're sitting here, it's like after midnight, eating burgers and like, oh, it's so good.
And I was like, we can do this every weekend. Is that all right? Is that all right with you?
You know what else is good? We've got a nice lineup for a show tonight. They're giving out pizza citations now. What do you think about that? Are you interested in...
I mean, that's why I didn't want to eat pizza tonight. I didn't want to get citationed.
We're gonna have to wait and see exactly what the video is about with the pizza citations. I wanted pizza tonight. She denied me pizza.
Because you bitch about me when I sit here going, oh my God, I got heartburn. And you're like, shut up.
Because it doesn't make for good content. Nobody wants to hear about your heartburn.
Well, then don't fucking feed me bread sauce.
I like pizza. I like pizza an awful lot.
Yeah, sorry, I'm too fucking old.
Okay, so
Go to Chuck E. Cheese.
I'm not getting pizza from Chuck E. Cheese.
Get a pizza from that gambling ass rat.
Can you gamble at Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah.
I've never been to a Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know what a Chuck E. Cheese is like.
It's the child casino.
What's the pizza like at a Chuck E. Cheese? I always assumed it was nasty.
It's what you think the Ninja Turtle pizza would be like.
No. Okay, so like I play a lot of Injustice 2 with my buddy, and when you're using the Ninja Turtle, the pizza box comes at you. Like the fucking pizza always looks tasty.
It looks like a cartoon.
The pizza at Chuck E. Cheese looks like a cartoon.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good. What's the taste like? I trust your judgment on food.
It's like memories of pizza put into a pizza.
Is it better or worse than like cafeteria pizza in
I would
schools?
I would have cafeteria pizza right now and just go with the heartburn.
What, the square pizzas?
The square or the round.
I'm not into it. I like a high class pizza.
Whatever, you fucking prima donna. That's what you called me right before the show started. Don't be going acting all prima donna now.
Like you're one of the ladies from The View. Yeah, I think we were counting down and everything. And I'm like, yeah, don't be acting like a prima donna. I don't even remember what it was
my hair.
about.
I said I wanted a PA to come hold my hair because it keeps getting caught in the table.
Well,
so it's on the table.
We're going to have to do a lot more work and get a lot more viewers in order to afford having a PA.
We'll just get an intern.
To hold your hair.
Just call a local college.
That is exploitation of workers.
Now they can learn something about this.
What the fuck are they going to learn? They're going to get contact high.
Yeah, good for them. Free weed. There's probably going to be there's probably going to be food on the table. There's probably going to be edibles. All I need you to do is hold my hair. Just right over here in the background. Just
When you put it that way, it doesn't sound like a bad offer.
It's not a bad gig.
Okay, so this is a story that I was pretty sure that you would be really into. An 11-year-old and their mom carjacked somebody.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it happened in St. Louis, too. That's where that 7-year-old cussed me out and then gave me a cigarette.
Do elaborate. When did that happen?
A long time ago in a land far away.
You were in St. Louis and a 7-year-old gave you a cigarette. Is that what you just said?
Cussed me out first. It was a Trailer Park Boys moment.
Why did the 7-year-old cuss you out? What did you do?
You know.
Okay, and what kind of language did the 7-year-old employ? I've got to know.
Let's just say the 11-year-old.
Why are you wanting to move on? Is
Let's
this
move
person still in your life or some shit? It was a cousin. I'm still in contact with them. Okay, we'll just fucking move on then.
Let's move along.
This
Move
couple
along.
keeps getting caught filming porn. I guess they have an OnlyFans, and they have been caught multiple times by the cops in sex acts in public.
Yeah, that's you shouldn't do it where people can see. This ain't Crank.
Nicolas Cage was kicked out of a bar because he was drunk. Apparently it was a very swanky bar in Las Vegas. What's your thoughts on Nicolas Cage?
He's beloved. Why, just let him be Nick Cage. Shit.
I didn't know Nick Cage was beloved. That would not be the word that I use to describe Nick Cage.
He's a national treasure.
No, I think he was national treasure. I don't think he is a national treasure.
I feel like here's the Declaration of Independence right here.
Was he even
Here's
in that movie?
Nick
I don't even
Cage.
fucking know.
Nick
I
Cage
fucked
is
the camera
way
up.
the fuck up here.
I can't believe you're Nick. What's your favorite Nick Cage movie?
I have so many.
All right, we'll come back to it when we actually do the story about him getting kicked out of the bar. How about that?
All right.
I got a video of this dude hanging onto the side of a semi truck, and I think you're really going to enjoy that video.
I think that sounds dangerous. I'm calling his insurance
It does
carrier.
sound dangerous, but like the look on his face is worth it. We've got the Super Bowl halftime show was announced this week. I'm going to get your thoughts on the performers. She made me tell her because she was like, your shit's not going to work and I'm not going to know.
Yeah, he makes me, we withhold information and then I never know.
And then like she didn't even believe me. She's like, nah, that's not true. So I'm going to have to actually show her the list of performers who will be at the Super Bowl. Oh, I've got a Wolverine getting spicy.
Ooh.
I'll let you decide what that is. Oh, Grimes wants to start a lesbian space commune.
I already told you no. If the lesbians say I can't sit at their lunch table, she sure as fuck ain't starting a commune. Fuck her. No. If I can't sit with them, neither can she.
Okay, and this is going to be the most contentious video of the night. I don't know. We'll do about halfway through. A Cuban man goes to a Walmart for the first time. And it's going to be contentious because, like, I want to play it and make fun of the dude because you know how this is going to go, right? This is right-wing propaganda, this is anti-communist bullshit. But Sparkles has a different opinion about Walmart than I do.
I love Walmart.
I say don't shop at Walmart.
I'm saying if you need to get
spend your
shit
fucking
because
money there.
you work 2 fucking jobs, you got to go to Walmart. Because I ain't dressing up for Target.
Oh, plus we got the most annoying juggler in the world. Are you looking forward to that
I fucking
video?
hate jugglers. I hate them.
Are you saying you don't want to watch the video at all, or is this going to be fun to watch?
I don't know. I just fucking hate jugglers. I hate them. I hate jugglers.
This is going to be awesome then. I am very much looking forward to watching the most annoying juggler in the world. But let's start off tonight because it is the first day of October.
Ooh, it's Cocktober.
Okay, you're gonna have to explain Cocktober to me.
Tobler. Ha! You turned it to a cobbler. Just like that. And that's how you get Cocktober cobbler.
What is Cocktober? Is it where you try to like...
You make everything a cock. Look, it's a dick.
It is a dude in a Michael Myers costume having a dance off.
Is he
going to
kill that kid, though, afterwards? Also, this child, I'm reporting it to DHR. It bends in ways it shouldn't. It's malnourished as fuck.
We do not need that kind of thing going on here in the U.S.
Yes, I'm calling DHR right now. I'm gonna make that kid some mashed potatoes and gravy, and I'm gonna use baby formula for the gravy.
I'm upset that the Michael Myers pulled out like a floss there.
Stab him! God damn it!
What kind of Halloween prank is this if he doesn't get stabbed? I
should at least chase him down the street.
I think it was Sparkles on that one.
Bullshit.
So we got some good feedback about the woman holding up the Chipotle and you reacting to that video.
Oh, I hope she's still free, and I hope they stop looking for her.
Oh, do we need to do a follow-up to that?
Yeah, we need to start a GoFundMe for legal fees if they didn't.
Where it happened in Philadelphia, didn't it?
The computer screen is in the way. Again. There we go.
Well, see, all the stories are from 8 days ago.
Yeah, see? So good. She's still free. Yay!
I cannot find any update that she has been arrested. Good evening, Adam. So apparently, as far as we know, she is still free.
Also, I feel like this is kind of like a weird concert, like where we're performing and then like our 3 fans show up and we're like, "Hey, Adam. Hey, Kelsey. Hey, Heather. How you doing tonight?"
Well, that's what makes Twitch cool is like you interact with the people and shit, and they want to like they're on to me to be able to use their channel points to like make us hydrate and show cat and hit take rips and shit. Like I need to set that up for them so that they can spend their channel points and make us do shit. We can give them commands, but I've been lazy about that.
Well,
that is my fault.
You're known for being lazy.
Am I?
Mm-hmm. You don't even cook brownies all the way. You're so lazy.
I like fucking runny brownies. That's why I do it. It's not because...
It's not an egg yolk, sir.
I don't care. Like, I like runny brownies. That's my thing.
And I'm over here like, hello, FBI?
I don't bake brownies. I just kind of heat up brownie batter.
Yeah, he heats it up for a little bit in the oven, then he eats the hot brownie batter. And, and he goes, "You want a brownie?" And I'm like, "That's not a brownie."
Fantastic. Yeah, I gave him to you. Either love it or hate it. I had a friend come over one time in college. He's like, "You didn't even cook these." Like, sure, I fucking did. They got a little edge around them in the pan. She judges everything. She won't drink my tea.
Oh, it tastes like perfume piss.
Perfume piss is what my tea tastes like. Who makes brownies in the microwave? That's absurd to me.
I want to see you and his ex fight.
You've got issues, ma'am. I don't know what your deal is. Just some rando person all of a sudden. Like, I want to see you and his ex that you've never even met.
And that's the brownies will hate is whoever wins.
My brownies are top of the line spectacular. They are far from chocolate rubber.
They're just liquid.
They do kind of look like liquid shit. I will give you that.
Look, I'm just going to wrap my hair around the mic. How about that?
We need to move on.
There we go.
What would you like to pick off of the list? You get the.
I want to see the 11-year-old carjack with his mom. Family jacking together stays together.
Wow, I think
fucking Gallagher's.
I think we have a local news hit on this one.
Watch, I bet it's Monica and Debbie.
This was the scene of the crime. An 11-year-old suspect, his mother, the alleged accomplice.
Who would teach an 11-year-old how to pistol whip someone?
How it all started with a good deed. Tonight, St. Louis police are looking for a suspected carjacker who is just 11 years old and his mom. Good evening, I'm Ann.
He's just 11 years old.
My cousin used her babies when they were just 1 and 2 to do a carjacking and home invasion.
What?
She pretended to be broke down on the side of the road with both of her babies. And then when the guy pulled over, she knew that he had just picked up all of his Oxycontin at the CVS. So then he picks her up, and then her ex follows them, and then they end up at his house, full home invasion.
Wow. That's crazy. All right, any preliminary thoughts on the 11-year-old?
They're going to be dangerous.
And all red.
And I'm Mike Bush.
I'm already scared of it.
Mike Bush.
With the reaction to this heinous crime. Robert.
The mom and son's bold attack on the driver, Mike, is leaving so many people shaking their heads.
It's sad.
It's a baffling case.
It leaves a bad taste and stain on our ward.
That's left 4th Ward Alderwoman Gwendolyn Evans frustrated and with many questions.
Was he taught that, or is this something that he has seen?
I wonder if it was his idea.
Boy, police say pistol whipped a man while his mother carjacked the victim.
Who would teach an 11-year-old how to pistol whip someone?
Okay, we gotta go back to the home invasion here. Please tell that story.
Okay, so she's on the side of the road because she knew that this old man had picked up all of his Oxycontin for the month.
Who was this again?
My cousin, the one that passed away in March. So she has her babies, 1 and 2, like on the side of the road, like they had broke down, and she knew that he would pull over, and so he took them to his house to call for help, to come get a tow truck because it was cold outside. And so when they drive off, her ex then follows in and follows them back, and then it's a home invasion.
And what did they do?
They beat the shit out of everybody, take valuables, rob them, take the Oxycontin, take all their cash. You know, they also go to the ATM, take somebody to the ATM, come back. You know, it's a full ordeal.
What, they took somebody to the ATM at like gunpoint and shit?
Yeah.
Wow. Yep. That is indeed a home invasion. Warlord asked who we robbing.
Yeah, she went to prison for a while for that. And she also got stabbed a few times. She lost a kidney.
Like, did she get charged with like child endangerment and shit for using the kids?
Oh, even afterwards, when they were like 15 and 16, she took them on a fucking high-speed chase, and they bailed, and they got arrested, and it took a while for them to go through the process of getting those charges dropped against them because, you know, they looked like juvenile delinquents, but really they were just with their mother who stole a car when they were leaving the grocery store.
Wow. Now, do you think?
But then in March, she had a fentanyl overdose. Her kids are my kids' age. You know, they're in their 20s. So, and then they found her. She had overdosed with a little fentanyl in her shit.
So, do you think this 11-year-old? Do you think maybe they're just caught up in some shit?
Well, I mean, they're just surviving. They needed a ride, and that's what they do. They're Gallagher's.
Where would he even get that from?
The 48
TV, video games.
Seems like a socioeconomic problem.
He was pumping gas near South Grand and Osceola when the woman and her son approached him. The woman told the victim she and her child needed a ride to her mom's house in North St. Louis. The man took them to the 4200 block of Page, but police say within moments his good deed backfired. The driver told detectives when the woman grabbed his keys from the ignition, the 11-year-old boy hit him in the head with a revolver.
It's just going to make people leery to
With a
even
revolver,
stop and help,
specifically.
even when
And that is coordinated teamwork.
The injured man also said the mom dragged him out of the 2017 Nissan Rogue, hopped in the driver's seat, and she and her son then sped off in his car.
I just think this puts them on a path.
This Webster University mental health counselor worries about the long-term effects the quick crimes may have on the child.
Have you ever asked your 11-year-old to do something?
I do not have an 11-year-old,
I'm
nor
just
have
going
I
to
ever had
put
an
that out there
11-year-old.
to say what kind of parent can say, hey, we're going to do this like a dance. I do this, you do this, bam, 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 we got a car. It's really good teamwork.
And police tell us the victim was treated.
Life skills.
He is expected to be okay. We're live downtown, Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
Well, that was interesting. Did you ever have David do anything when he was that age?
No, I was
Any kind of criminal activity?
I was president of HOA. I was Helen in my other life.
I don't know what any of that means. Oh, hold on. We have Jenner watch over here. Kylie Jenner faces a backlash for unpractical swimsuit line.
Unpractical? Good gosh.
I personally don't know anybody's bodies that this would work for. None of this makes sense to me.
It's a clickbait.
Can you summarize it for me?
I don't understand it either. This is a clickbait article that was it doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Is dog also clickbait?
Yeah, this is all clickbait. You're gonna end it with a virus.
I mean, I got a pretty good antivirus, I do believe.
You say that.
I think this is a good time to transition to dog.
Woof.
You seemed really excited to talk about this.
Well, let me go get my bear mace.
Okay, so this is him on with Sean Spicer on Newsmax. This was like yesterday afternoon, talking about the latest updates. I believe he is now flying banners over the island where he believes Brian Laundrie is. Have you kept up with this?
I mean, if we've kept up more with dog than we have this dude or anything else.
Dog is totally like, he added the spice to this story to make me keep talking about it because I find it hilarious that this motherfucker thinks he's going to
You want to know what this
add
story
something.
really is about?
What?
Domestic violence.
Yes, absolutely.
And how the cops pulled him over a couple of times of him hitting her and shit.
Well, this is actually like, I like that. I mean, I don't know about like, but this has helped.
I don't think this is
Put
helping.
attention on other
He is the
cases.
most generic white man ever. I couldn't pick him out of a fucking lineup. I couldn't. I would just be calling. There is a white man down here. It could be that dude.
Okay, but like, let's talk about dog here. Do you think he adds anything to the investigation? Do you think he is capable of finding?
No. No,
Okay.
Papa is just here for the clout.
You should need a permit for a mullet
It's like
that
what
intense.
City Girls said. They said, "Don't be clout chasing."
That's exactly what he's doing. He's just doing it for publicity, right?
Yeah, he's clout chasing.
trying to get a spot on Fox News. But let's hear what he has to say, okay?
I'd like to say we got him, but we haven't yet. But we're,
Now he has been promising.
He's been down there in the islands killing fucking birds and putting the feathers in his hair. That's what he's been doing.
He has been promising for like the last 2 days that they are imminently going to apprehend Brian Laundrie. Imminently, but this is like 2 days after he proclaimed that.
He's been down there. Look. That even has blood in it.
so that's
And
what
look at him.
thread.
He's the most generic white man on the face of the earth. I know 7 guys right now that look exactly like that.
So the more information that I find
And they all want to go to Japan and they all want to kayak right now.
You swiped left on like 5 guys that look exactly like that today.
No, I haven't. I don't even like that. Look at it.
I said left.
Okay, so how many calls do you get? I mean, that
You're talking. I'm going to have to sit here and go, hang on.
through them. Do you have a team? How many?
Swiping right means you like them. Swiping left.
Again, I'm banned from Tinder. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm on that lifetime ban.
I was not aware.
Remember that ice joke I made about quenching the thirst of the people?
No, and don't make it here if like
Well, anyway.
Twitch is gonna ban you. Why?
Anyway.
I've never heard of anybody getting banned on Tinder, and I'm sure people have done some-
I have pictures I can show you. I can send. You can show to the people. That says your account has been banned. I would have to get a whole nother face. I would have to get a new Play Store. I would have to get a new everything. And I would have to get a new face because AI also recognizes me on Bumble, and I'm banned from Bumble. Any sister apps.
So when someone described you as wild the other day, you're like, I'm not wild. I sit on the couch and watch Trailer Park Boys. But yet you have all these stories of where like you're pulling guns on people and spitting teeth at them, getting catfished with food,
Getting punched in the throat, getting bit.
And
Gregory's the
you're
one that
banned
bit
from
me.
Tinder.
Yeah, Gregory. Remember Gregory from a couple of weeks ago? He's the one that bit me on the thigh on my Twitter from 2017. Almost bit a plug out of my leg. Thank God I was wearing blue jeans.
How did we get from Dog the Bounty Hunter to this?
You wanted to go there. You keep.
I didn't want. No, I've tried to get you to give me your opinion on Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Pawpaw's just down there for clout. That's what I told you. We referenced City Girls.
Okay, do you want to listen to what he has to say?
I'd like to listen to City Girls.
How many tips are you getting?
Well, we have a 4-member team.
A four-member team.
I am not high enough for this shit.
Baby Lisa,
Fucking for reals.
Jennifer, 4 to 5
Got a
member
fucking
team.
4-member
Every single
team.
lead.
I can put one of those together at work.
Get 'em, dog. If I was you, dog, I'd do this.
We're halfway there right now. We got a 2-member team.
Hell.
We're using
I can recruit a few. Good God, I forgot.
We
about
got
my
a
hair.
4-member team in the chat right now.
and about 20% of them are positive leads.
Wow. So you've been on the
I'm calling National Geographic and reporting him for abusing flamingos.
Did he mean like COVID positive
This
leads?
is the 5th day, and
20% of the people that have called in are COVID positive.
kind of do the
You
same
know it.
thing, but I really don't pay too much attention. Like they don't
It's
pay.
in Florida. I figured the number would be higher.
After 45 years, I don't. Call
What's the tattoo on his neck?
me, so I don't know what,
That's not a tattoo. That's called aging. I think that's just,
they've got a.
No. That's totally a tattoo.
So
it's gills.
He's got gills on his neck.
where's your leads? And they don't call me and say, "Hey, dog, where's your lead?" So I have no idea.
So in a normal case that you would work.
Where's that hair? Is that like his
He's
beard
got
coming
a whole
down?
fucking necklace tattooed. Look at him.
Well, like I say, I usually don't coordinate.
None of this makes any sense. None of it whatsoever.
Look, I got cardboard boxes too. Can we find a white man with them cardboard boxes?
Now if someone's
We're just walking around with these cardboard boxes. We're gonna slide around and find him.
send out the SWAT and the dogs and get the guy, but I don't check in with the police officers or the.
I don't check in with police officers either.
And again,
Nor should you. Do not narc.
they do it.
Yeah. Many people are wondering.
Well, yeah, because you're a fucking joke.
Do you believe that he is still alive?
Oh yes, 100%.
Hey, that is a good question.
Okay.
I got a
Do
question.
you believe that Brian Laundrie is still alive?
Fuck yeah, he is. If you want to find him, maybe we should ask the cartel to give us some help because they find people. They will comb the desert.
They would probably be a hell of a lot better than
They're more organized.
U.S. law enforcement, absolutely, hands down.
They're more dedicated. They have a sense of purpose. They're just better. They're better people in general.
The cartel, much better people than anybody that serves in U.S. law enforcement. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, I also believe that we should have a cartel political party, and that if we, let's say, got the MS-13, or any big affiliate gang to run in political parties, and let's say they got the education, you know, they appoint somebody from their higher ups to be over our education. I bet kids get better at fucking math, because you know what happens if you don't know your fucking fractions, and then you're in there and you're like, we're not doing fractions no more, kids. We're on the metric system. And then they start teaching your kids the metric system.
Good.
And if they start fucking that shit up, guess what? They lose a little finger, and they'll remember that shit.
We're not doing like no Yakuza fucking shit up in here.
And they gonna learn. They gonna learn today. They're like, you remember when we were just sitting in class and Eli got his finger chopped off? You remember that? Oh my God. Oh my God. And they're going to learn their fucking math, and they're going to learn the metric system, and everything will be great.
And then you won't have any more Brian Laundries that...
He would have never been created, because you know what? If he started acting up like in fucking class, you know what's going to happen? They're just going to pick him out and be like, sorry, we terminated your child. He was no good.
Well, I mean, I have told my plans for late term abortion.
And then maybe they have some little Oompa Loompas come out and sing a song about why they killed your kid.
That's better than my plan.
Because I mean, you made that kid. It's kind of your fault.
Well, I think the parents should have the opt out option until they're 18, but you should have to get like 2 teacher signatures. Like the teacher has to sign off and be like, yeah, this kid really is a shithead.
Or we go to my tiger method. You remember my tiger method? Where every year, the big tigers that we keep in these zoos and shit, they get to eat a fucking kid. And we get to vote who's the baddest fucking kid that year. And that kid gets fed to a fucking tiger. And you know the tiger's going to love it. And that's his compensation for being in captivity. Hey.
I'm not against it.
Yeah, and we just start bad children. You're going to get fed to the tiger, and people start acting right.
I mean,
like, you want to go to the Nashville Zoo? They'll be like, no.
I don't know. I want to scare kids off from going to the zoo. The zoo's fun.
Well, maybe if he was acting right, you'd want to go. Govern yourself accordingly, children.
I believe in freedom, and I don't know what acting right is. There's so many like when I was a kid, I'm sure that many people said that I did not act right. No, fucking zoos are cool.
I'm not that into zoos. I don't want to go.
I mean, there's the question of like, is it humane to keep a...
When I went to Nashville, somebody said you should go to the Audubon Zoo, and I was like, I'm not into it. But then the trolley drove past it, and just from the outside, I thought, I'd live there.
You live in the zoo?
We just rode by it in the trolley, and just from the fucking entrance, because it's a National Geographic Audubon type zoo, and just from the outside, I would live in that tall grass forever, and y'all would never find me.
Yes, I agree that...
Yeah, like, I'm not into the zoos.
Keeping animals in cages is bad and horrible for a profit motive. Exactly. Like, if they are animals that can't be out in the wild and that is a way of caring for them, then I am totally for that. I get like that's my position about zoos. Yeah, you're right. It's not a zoo. It's like a preserve.
You know what else is a preserve?
I am incredibly hot. She gave me edibles before we came on.
I know, you just keep rubbing your face over and over and over.
I'm also I'm a little dumbfounded by what's going on here.
What's going on here?
Just I don't fucking know.
We're gonna feed children to kitty cats.
We're gonna feed children to kitty cats?
Yeah, big kitty cats.
Oh, big kitty cats.
Yeah,
the
big ones.
You fed some steak to... Oh, well, of course we're gonna get stupid high.
I do it all the time.
You fed
I'm a professional.
I was like, this is gonna get serious. So like, fucking last week we were insane. Like we didn't even have any fucking pot, and we were insanely fucking stoned. It was roaches and edibles. And by the time we came on, I was like, "Fuck! I am too high for this shit."
I highly suggest making the cake mix cookies. They're very delicious. You can do a red velvet. You can do strawberry.
Her cookies are really good. I enjoyed that. Like, she kind of gets on to me because I go and get like a glass of milk and I eat them like, cookies, and I enjoy. I savor them. She just wolfs them fucking down, because they're pot.
And I also make the icing is also loaded as well with the oil. So I made icing, and I also made it pink so it matched the cookies and the red velvet. It was very pretty. And I put sprinkles on it.
I'm just getting stoneder and stoneder and stoneder by the second here.
And it was 980 milligrams.
Like per cookie, right?
Yeah, and then we had a cookie and a half.
Yeah, we had a cookie and a half, so like fucking 1,300 milligrams a piece. Hey. Oh, let's talk about the. I want to play the video of the Disney fan that gropes Gaston, because there's actually video of it. So can you sexually assault a?
Here we go. How about this?
She's still fucking with her hair over there. All right, are you ready for the woman sexually assaulting Gaston?
Yeah, let's get it on. Did she just grab his titties?
She did just grab his titties. I thought she was gonna grab his crotch or something. That's a cute little romper she has on.
You're not allowed to grab Gaston's titties.
Yep, you're done. There's children.
Please do.
There's children.
Yes, this video is pretty old because Gaston is no longer meeting right now. But also, he was every bit in the right to do that. And just so you know, if you do harass the characters like that, more often than not, they are not going to play into it. They are not going to think it's cute. If you,
I don't know. If I was playing Gaston, I probably would have gone for it. I
am tired of fucking women touching my titties all day.
Don't say you have women touching your titties all day.
That's just probably how he feels. He's probably done with it.
It looked like he had some nice pecs. Right, hold on. Let's go back. He's got some fucking nice pecs. There's the shot of it.
Yeah, she just comes up and touches him like he's not a person.
Well, she's clearly got somebody fucking filming her for the TikTok.
Yeah, you're not allowed to sexually assault any of the Disney characters. You're not allowed to touch them either.
Well, then you can put an arm around them, take a picture.
Yeah, you can. They give little hugs. But I believe that's only the costume characters.
Well, he is a costume character, isn't he?
He's not covered.
He doesn't have the fucking head on.
Yeah. And he's not asking for a hug. He's just leaned up against a post, thinking that she would turn around for a picture under his arm, like a normal person if you were wanting a picture.
Well, I'm going to assume she's like some kind of influencer or some shit, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you're in Disney World with a camel toe like that, man. I don't know.
I wasn't going to mention it.
Sorry. I can't not notice it. It just keeps getting in my eyeballs.
My apologies. We'll do away with it. It is very noticeable.
Very noticeable.
But I don't want to shame somebody for their camel toe.
I'm not going to shame her. I'm just saying she's in Disney World again, where it's not an adult. This isn't an adult sandals resort.
I also kind of feel weird, like admiring it, being like, "Hey, that's a nice looking camel toe." That is also kind of weird.
Yeah, there's wet rides there and stuff, man. You need to dress accordingly, and you're not dressed appropriately for the amusement park.
She had on a cute romper. I don't know what you mean by not appropriately. It's probably that's breezy. That's good for an afternoon.
It was good for a 6-year-old. Yeah.
I would think, I don't know because I've never had kids, but I would think a 6-year-old you wouldn't want a romper like that because it'd be hard to, like, if they shit themselves, to take it off and change their diapers or whatever.
No, they usually have snap crotches in those rompers so you can get the diaper off. Obviously, you've never changed one.
I guess like a 6-year-old doesn't have a diaper on either, do they?
Shit, you never know these days. I've seen some fucking people going, they're training themselves. I'm going, oh, you're lazy.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, they let their children potty train themselves. My child's potty training themselves. Okay.
I have looked
I see
into
what's going on.
I've looked into how to potty train cats. Because believe me, I've thought about it. That would save so much time.
You're gonna put little pants on them.
Do you think the Socks would hate having pants on? He would not be all about it.
Fight you in your sleep.
Socks or Maynard, either one. Smokey'd probably be like, "All right, this is just what we're doing now."
He's like, "Can I have a bow? Can I have a bow tie, Father?"
That cat's just weird. He's probably be into the pants.
He had one of those little fucking Kangol hats.
Maynard got some steak before the show. You fed Maynard. What'd you think about that?
He's a weird cat, and if you die, he's gonna be the first one to take a bite. Just know that. There's no doubting it.
Okay, the other two will definitely be sad. Maynard will not be sad about it.
I'm kind of hungry, Daddy.
Yeah, he will take a bite right out of my face, too. That'll be what he goes for.
It's going to get your nose and then your ears.
He likes sandwich meat, remember?
Exactly. He's going to go for that cartilage. It's kind of like beef jerky. He's going to go charcuterie. He's going to be like, you won't believe it. Our human turned into just his charcuterie board.
Charcuterie? We went over this before, haven't we?
Them coochie boards.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
I'm going to learn how to make salami roses.
Was this... How do you spell it?
CH ARCU. There it is. A
charcuterie boards.
See, look at them. Look at the roses. I bought a board almost 2 years ago, and then COVID happened, and I never got to do any of my coochie board shit.
I want this coochie board looks awesome.
Yeah. You see what you've been missing out? Look, there's even fruits. It's possibilities are endless.
So you can just put like any kind of like snacky shit on a board.
Look, they even
that's a coochie board.
Yeah, they're filling in, like olives and shit down there with cheeses. It's insanities. It's insanity.
Well, I don't like olives. Can we not have olives?
We can suck the cheese out of them.
Ooh.
It's delicious.
Ooh, no.
Oh, yeah.
No.
You don't like the pickle flavors.
No.
I like the pickle flavors.
No pickles. Ooh, I don't. Nasty.
Let's see, look, they got bries.
You nasty people. I love me some brie.
Some figs.
Oh, I don't know.
Look, that one in the corner's got honey and nuts.
Hey, on the coochie board.
See, and you've been over here shitting on the idea, and you're like, "It's fucking stupid," and I'm like, "You don't understand. It's the meats and the cheeses and the fruits."
When did I shit on the idea? I don't this was all new to me, wasn't it?
When me and Media Winch was talking about it, you was like, "Meh."
Oh, that's when we were talking about it. See, it did seem familiar. This one's got bacon on it. All kinds of meats.
It's endless possibilities.
On your coochie board.
Yeah, my coochie board even has like a row in it for sauces, so you could have like your raspberry jams and shit all the way through. Because when I got it, I oiled it up and I seasoned it real good, and it's been just sitting there. I
don't know what's going on with this joint.
Apologies.
That's not your fault.
It is. You know whose fault it is? David's. He didn't get me any fucking paper or blunt wraps. And because he didn't get any blunt wraps, he didn't roll me no blunts.
Can't blame it on your kid.
It's his one thing he contributes to the household.
They're rolling blunts for you.
He's got one goddamn job with that and taking out the trash.
All right, I'm sold on the idea of a coochie board. So what are going to be your top items on your coochie board?
I want to learn how to spin like the salamis and the meats. I want to learn how to spin them into those roses.
So we're doing this at your house because it can't be around my cat.
Could you imagine us getting cut up by your cat? Also,
Maynard loves him some sandwich meat and would go nuts over any of these boards.
Also, let's talk about your beef Wellington idea that you have.
Okay.
So the place I'm going tomorrow night has a beef Wellington on the menu, and I'm considering getting it and taking pictures just for reference because it's also a traditional British pub.
Well, I mean, I've seen I am a big fan of Gordon Ramsay. Beef Wellington is like the premier dish that he has, like they make on Hell's Kitchen and shit. That's one of his go-tos.
And also,
I've watched him make the recipe for like
my new boss is also a
holiday dinner,
a hobbyist chef, and I'm making his cookbook. And me and him were talking about beef tenderloin today, and he started talking about cuts of meats in ways that only I talk about. And I fell in love with him a little bit. And he also has a beef Wellington recipe. So I may talk to him about it after I eat the beef Wellington, and me and you talk about it some more. I may talk to him about the recipe and get him to zhuzh it up for me a little differently.
Well, now you're taking it out of my hands in the way I wanted to do it, because I wanted to attempt the beef Wellington.
I'm gonna get us
Gordon Ramsay, and you'd get the
Gordon Ramsay.
You're trying to encroach on my,
and I'll also get
my territory.
I also get
this is what I was gonna do for Thanksgiving. Then you had an idea what you were gonna do goose.
Yeah, but
goose
also
for
beef
Christmas.
Wellington isn't something you just wing one time. We need to do it You need to do it twice.
I think I can nail it the first time.
You need to do it once, and then we need to figure out, because what if it goes soggy? You
guys are all hearing this, right? Because she is not wanting to commit to doing like a Thanksgiving dinner with me.
I will,
to where I'll do a beef Wellington because she's afraid I'm gonna fuck it up and she's gonna have a bad Thanksgiving dinner.
You gotta dry run this shit. It's not something you just fucking wing. You can ruin a whole beef tender. Ask Gordon Ramsay. He's made idiot sandwiches before over this shit.
Yes, but we're talking what, a $40-$50 cut of fucking meat here.
You're gonna have to learn.
And you're wanting me to do it twice. That's a lot of money.
I'm saying I'm also having to do a goose, and I'm going to have to brine a fucking goose some goddamn where.
This is going to be the best holidays ever.
First, I got to find a fucking goose. Have you ever tried to find a fucking goose?
No.
It's hard as fuck. We may end up with foie gras and pate.
Well, I'm sure you got the internet. You can order it from somewhere.
Good luck.
Foie gras would be awesome. That would be a fantastic Christmas dinner. I would not be disappointed.
What are you having? Foie gras, some pate. You're gonna dry run that beef Wellington.
But you don't have to dry run some fucking foie gras.
I mean, if we're doing that, can you imagine what's going to happen to our asshole? Our asshole is just going to be running with fucking goose fat. Just goose fat everywhere.
You say it like it's a bad thing. Like it's a consequence that's worth accepting. What the fuck is life if you don't eat food that fucks up your stomach?
It's going to be like a fountain of goose fat. Just goose fat pouring out. Just goose fat. That's what it is, goose liver, goose fat.
Well, that's better than being constipated. Gonna be the best holidays ever.
It is, especially after I show my boss what I can really do this weekend.
Even though it's probably COVID's still going to be raging. We're going to have like a whole new variant that's pounding down on us. We're going to, you and I are going to have a good fucking holiday.
I don't want a local Canadian goose that's probably been fed off of just bullshit. I want one that's been fed on a farm, just fed berries and grains the whole fucking time, and it's just fat as shit walking around going, hey, I'm a goose, hey, I'm a goose, hey, I'm a goose, hey, I'm a goose. That's the goose I want.
Specifically, you quote it saying, hey, I'm a goose, hey, I'm a goose.
Hey, I'm a goose. And I'm willing to pay up to $250 for this fucking goose. Because I've looked at gooses, and I'm going to have to buy it frozen and shipped from somewhere far, far, far away. Cause
you can't get dry iced.
You can't. It's not like honey baked ham. You can't just order it. It's a different kind of ordering where you got to be like, hey, rich people, will you give me one of y'all's gooses? Come on.
Oh, you gotta go like a personal transaction, like you're buying like an antique fucking dresser or some shit.
Yeah, like I gotta go to Harry and David's or some shit. Or one of them, or Larry and David's. Larry David. I gotta ask Larry David for it. Be like, Daddy, Larry David, please.
Larry David could get you a goose.
I bet he fucking could.
He absolutely could. So they don't have goose at like Publix or anything.
No, and I want one of them New England gooses that's been fed on a farm, specifically for me to eat.
That sounds like some fucking Portlandia style shit.
Yeah. I want it specifically fed for me to consume. I want it fed the good shit.
Humanely treated.
Yeah, I want somebody to go out there and like read at bedtime stories and be like, "Hey guys, guess what? It's y'all's bedtime story." And be like, "Y'all's nest feel good." Be like, "Y'all got any poop in it? I'll get the poop out. I don't want you to get any poop on your feathers."
But fucking geese are like pissy animals.
Yeah.
So like they're gonna like fucking try to peck you and shit if you're gonna read them a bedtime story.
Yeah. It's called aggressive love.
Aggressive.
It's called aggressive love.
You know all about that shit, don't you?
Yeah, it's like Florence and the Machine, kiss with a fist.
Oh fuck. Go back to the list. Tickles your taint on here. You want to talk about Nick Cage?
Yeah.
Why did you lose the ability to talk for a second?
I guess it's the edibles. I'm gonna whisper the rest of the show.
Is it an edible titty stream?
Oh God, if we're waiting on my titties to talk, good luck.
Nicolas Cage was kicked out of a swanky Las Vegas bar because he was completely drunk.
Well, yeah, that's what he's in Vegas. Look, he's sitting normal.
So Nicolas Cage here.
How is that normal? First of all, like, I like the pants.
I have those pants. I have them. I wear them to work with a black button up. I even ask people to be like, ask me how fast I am in these pants.
I think I have indeed seen you wear those pants.
Yeah.
Is that Marjorie Taylor Greene asking him to leave?
I bet the fuck it is.
There's a little bit up. He had a bit too much to drink.
He's not doing anything.
Yeah, he's just chilling on a fucking couch.
But we also didn't see what happened before. He's definitely drunk.
He's in Las Vegas.
He's like, can you get me my shoes?
It shows you.
He can't put his shoes on.
He's having a hard time with his shoes. You'd think they'd help him.
Yeah.
He's
Nicolas Cage.
He's fucking Nicolas Cage.
All right, so what was your favorite Nicolas Cage movie?
Let's I mean,
do you want to see an IMDb? Would that help?
Yeah, and then I'll just go highlight them all.
Oh my God. I want like a handful. Tone says Con Air. Known for Face Off, Leaving Las Vegas. The Rock. The Rock was good. I remember The Rock. I like Sean Connery an awful lot.
Where's Adaptation? Adaptation. I love Adaptation.
It was back in the like 90s, wasn't it? Oh, 2002.
Christmas Carol. Face Off.
If you guys weren't here for the beginning, she made a slick National Treasure joke.
Nobody got it. He didn't laugh. Peggy Sue got married. I mean, listen.
I moaned. That was better than laughter, wasn't it?
Raising Arizona.
Raising Arizona is Nicolas Cage's best movie.
Honeymoon in Vegas.
Hands down. Raising Arizona. That's my pick.
Kick Ass.
Kick Ass. I haven't seen Kick Ass. I enjoyed The Rock.
I thoroughly enjoyed him in Kick Ass.
Gone in 60 Seconds wasn't bad. Are you telling me to turn to the right? Hi.
Hello. Hello.
Fucking. So, what's the difference between National Treasure and the one where he steals the Constitution? Or is that the same movie?
They're the same movie.
Didn't he have another night at the museum or some shit?
No, that was Ben Stiller.
Oh, okay.
But you promised me we were going to watch Adaptation, and then you never watched it with me.
I do not remember that at all.
I'm always bringing it up. I'm always bringing up this fucking movie.
All right. Well, apparently we'll watch Adaptation. You got a date tomorrow. I can't watch Adaptation with you.
Sorry.
Some other time, ma'am. We'll watch Adaptation.
I'll call you tonight from the bathtub, and we'll watch it together.
We can do a watch along in the Discord. We can invite everybody to join us.
It's one of the nice things about living alone is I can just run me a bath, and when it gets cold, I can just let the water out and run it a fucking
Cheddar Goblin. Did Nicolas Cage play a Cheddar Goblin at some point in time?
That sounds. I would go there to eat.
A restaurant called Cheddar Goblin.
Like, where are we going? The Cheddar Goblin. I'd be like, yeah. Like, what you getting? All the cheddar.
Do they fondue? I was asked about fondue one night. We should fondue on the show some night. We've got cake to eat tonight.
And a whole pint of fucking ice cream. He ordered a whole fucking pint of ice cream from the steak place. He's like, yeah, give me a pint of that blueberry.
I did not say pint. They said, do you want ice cream with I got a slice of cake. They asked me if I wanted ice cream. So I assumed that meant like a scoop to go on the cake. I didn't know it was a whole pint.
He's like, yeah, give us ice cream. Fuck it up.
Are you going to turn down ice cream?
That's what he told the nice Christian lady at the stakeout.
I didn't know such thing. And how do you know? How did you even know it was a lady?
It always is. They don't hire men there.
Is this a thing? I had no clue about this.
Men are drivers. Ladies are inside. Usually.
Is this really like a Christian company? Do they have like Bible verses on the bottom of the cups and some shit? So they actually have gendered roles in the company?
I don't know. My boss is very Christian, and I like my gendered role inside. It's not, and I have my own thermostat. It's great.
Carrot cake sounds really good.
I do not enjoy the carrot cake. I do not want that vegetable anywhere near me.
Why?
Thank you very
Carrot
much.
cake is excellent.
It don't go in cake.
Have you ever seen the movie Mandy?
No, but I am interested in starting up this restaurant called the Cheddar Goblin. Come on down to the Cheddar Goblin.
At the Cheddar Goblin, you just eat shredded cheese out of the bag.
And it's me in a bikini top pouring nacho cheese on myself going,
nacho cheese titties. Yeah. This is the freak show. This kind of shit right here.
At the Cheddar Goblin, you get to throw the shredded cheese on the nacho cheese titties, and you get to just sit there and be like, yeah, this is the Cheddar Goblin.
Do you let people motorboat you? Is that extra?
That seems like that's something you would do amongst your own table.
Oh, okay. I would let you motorboat me, but like you'd probably get.
There's a lot of hair there, man.
Yeah. You wouldn't want hair in your nacho cheese.
No, it's probably got cat hair in it too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There is cat hair. And my hair. Here.
In my hair. Cat hair in my hair.
Very furry.
Yeah, we should have took a clip from our video phone call earlier when I whipped out my dick.
She like stuck her ass all the way up in my face trying to like show him the shape of her ass on the video call.
Because these pants, that's what they do.
That's probably a shit you should save for the Twitch stream, to be honest.
He should call. You should get your friends to actually fucking participate.
What does that have to do with you showing your ass to the camera? You can do that with or without him.
No thanks.
All right, you've got to ask about the contest she won with her pants and see if she can tell you that story.
Well, because it was about your pants and it's wearing our uniforms. If you want to go back, let's give the full backstory.
I tend to wear cargo pants, khaki cargo pants. I also have gray ones, right?
I mean, I have different varieties of these, but they're all the same leg.
You like the way they make your ass look. There's nothing wrong with that.
And they also are good for circulation.
So it's a medical device that she's also incorporating into her wardrobe.
They're delicious and they're breezy.
Delicious.
Yeah, I got a breeze in my trees. It's nice. They're not confining. I can kick. I got full range of motion. Don't fuck with me. And I'm wearing my Crocs too. I can just cartwheel the fuck on out of here.
I would love to see you pull a cartwheel right now. I want to see that shit. Come on.
I mean, technically I could. As of today, I am insured.
See, she's insured. Let's cheer her on. She's gonna try to pull a cartwheel.
Now I need to get some short-term disability. Once that short-term disability kicks in, though, I'm gonna fucking get in roller derby shape. Y'all better watch the fuck out. I've been practicing for 2 years in my house, motherfuckers.
She has. Like, just in the middle of the night, she'll be like fucking skating around to Rush. That's why she got the cops called on her one night.
I was partying too hard with myself.
That's what Nicolas Cage was doing. How he got escorted out of the hotel.
Somebody needs to he needs to get like somebody to pay him for the night and be like, hey, I'm rich. I can pay somebody to babysit me. Watch me for the night. When I get too fucked up and start acting up, you just escort me to be like, hey, you say the magic word and we go home. And then you say it and he's like, hey, we got to go. And then he's, you get him the fuck out.
You pay somebody to babysit him.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
All right, you want to talk about the halftime show?
Also, let's keep in mind that Nick Cage is the best version of Elvis that we got right now.
Best version of Elvis?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
That's what he thinks of himself, and you got to just kind of roll with it.
Nick Cage thinks he's Elvis?
He thinks he's Elvis.
That's news to me. Okay.
You also haven't watched all of his movies either.
I've watched very few of his movies. Because I don't like Nick Cage particularly.
Why? Because you and him got into that fight that one time?
Did we? Did I get into a fight with Nick Cage? That's possible.
I don't know. These things are hurting my ears. I'm going to fight my glasses.
I'm sorry. I've offered you my earbuds, haven't I?
I can't do that. My OCD said absolutely the fuck not.
Okay, so the Super Bowl halftime show was announced. The lineup: Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, Mary J. Blige.
Can't we just get rid of that one though? Like,
who you not liking? Eminem?
Yeah. Also, it's Pepsi. Can't it just be Mountain Dew?
It's the same company.
I don't.
What's the difference?
I don't like that Bip Bap.
I don't like. They're all kind of like, Dr. Dre proteges, aren't they?
I don't like Pepsi though. It's fucking gross. Man,
that has nothing to do with the artist performing at the halftime show. Now, Sparkles, even though she really enjoys The Weeknd, did not watch the halftime show with me. Apparently you have a problem even after the football game. Not just she didn't show up to watch it with me.
I don't like the sports ball at all.
She wouldn't even watch the clip of it on YouTube afterwards because I was like, oh, it's really cool. Nope, she shut it down. Now, would you watch Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar, Snoop Dogg? I know you have an affinity for at least two of them.
I mean, if Ricky was there, I'd watch.
Who's Ricky?
LaFleur.
You're not giving me anything to work with here. What the hell?
Ricky from Trailer Park Boys.
I know. What does that?
I'd watch it if he is there, but I mean, you know.
So you're not.
There's not enough still to persuade me.
There's no reason to watch the.
And look, I'll put money on it right now.
Mary J. Blige isn't going to show a titty?
No.
I'd put money on that. That's a pretty safe bet, I think.
Guess who's going to show up out of nowhere?
Who? Kris Jenner?
Lenny Kravitz.
Why would Lenny Kravitz show up out of
Why
nowhere?
would? Exactly. Why would he? Why would he? Why would he? He's gonna. He always does it.
That doesn't make any sense. He's not like
he shows up where he's not supposed to be.
Why would Lenny Kravitz show up at the halftime? Now,
he always feels entitled, and he does it all the time. He's gonna do it. Just watch. Just watch. You'll call me up right after that shit. It's gonna be on a Sunday late at night. And you'll be like, you won't believe who fucking showed up. And I'll be like, who?
There ain't no fucking Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz hasn't even been relevant in 10, 15 years.
Exactly. He hasn't. But he shows up. Just watch.
I haven't even seen Lenny Kravitz show up anywhere.
Yeah, you don't watch network TV. That's why.
And he shows up all over the place?
He shows up all over you just watch. Not fucking playing around with this shit.
Lenny
Kravitz gonna show up in your dreams tonight.
It's usually Pitbull. I'm haunted by Pitbull. You know this.
Yeah, Pitbull showed up when we were getting our burgers the other night.
Adam doesn't even know if Lenny Kravitz is still alive. Pitbull did. Pitbull is like, she is bear witness to the fact that Pitbull haunts me in my life. He was playing on the screen. He was on the video. Song blaring. It was so fucking loud. The waitress had to lean in.
And there was even a video screen of the entire video on 4 or 5 different screens throughout the whole place.
Yep.
And I go, look.
Pitbull.
There he is.
Place.
And there's Pitbull.
In high def, all up in my face. I wouldn't have even known it was Pitbull if she hadn't pointed it out.
It was Pitbull.
I didn't know Pitbull still made fucking music. I thought he just made propaganda videos for PragerU. I thought I'd get some discussion out of you with the music, and you just shut that shit down.
You don't like any of my music any fucking way.
That's not true at all. That's how we fucking met, as we bonded over
you refuse. You refuse to listen to Partisan Fontaine.
No, it was I refused to let you come in and boss me around like you did. You came in and just started barking out orders, and one of them was to change. I was listening because it's a Friday. Every fucking Friday, I listen to my release radar on Spotify.
It's the whitest male slit your wrist music you've ever fucking heard.
It is fucking not.
It fucking is. And
No, I have never heard her listen to punk rock. She'd probably tell you she likes a couple of punk rock bands. I have no. What is your opinion on punk rock?
I don't know. It's a male genre. I mean, I like Melt Banana, but that's. I mean, you know, I like female music.
She likes female rappers.
Yeah,
a lot.
Here lately, I just try to avoid male music altogether. Try to keep all my vibes clean.
Oh, sir, she is already radical, but she's radical in ways you don't even comprehend. There is no radicalizing Sparkles. She is already there. It just made it in total ways that you wouldn't expect.
We never did do our Saturday science with Sparkles.
We can make that happen, but like
we do. We need to get a camera though, so we can go dumpster diving for stuff to do DIY flash suppressors. Come on, y'all want to do DIY flash suppressors with Sparkles.
I will totally edit video for you and let you put up a fucking YouTube channel. I think you would succeed. I think you should be on your own channel on Twitch, like going home and eating. You turn on your camera and you eat and you talk to people on Twitch, and they would totally be into it.
Yeah.
The problem is you eat too fast.
The problem is I like to do my own thing. They're going to be like, she just stared at a wall for 5 minutes like she was possessed. Because my son even goes, sometimes you got this Manchester kind of look about you.
Well, I didn't know if she had a soul or not, because she sends a lot of selfies, but they all look like dead-eyed, fucking soulless. She could fucking just capture your essence and hold you captive, and within moments of meeting her, she's got a very charming smile. I'm like, oh, okay, you have a personality. What is a Manchester kind of look?
Just completely black, dead-eyed, just... Because sometimes I have a spot in the kitchen I seem to linger in.
Well, you just stand in the kitchen looking off?
Yeah, it's my favorite. I love to just turn off and not do a goddamn thing sometimes. Just be like, disassociation.
What is the Manchester a reference to?
Those dead-eyed children. That's what my aunt used to call me, baby dead eyes. It's the autism.
Well, I mean,
I like to go have my little recharge moments of just not thinking about anything for a second.
Well, you made it sound like you're doing it for long chunks of time.
Well, sometimes it is. I can lose time with myself. It's great.
I mean, I completely lost track of time last night. Time dilated for me. Yes, Curiouser is a big fan of Glenn Danzig. What's your thoughts on Danzig? Too much white male rage.
Again, I try to avoid white male spaces, and I like to keep things clean.
But yet, you seem like you'd be a good candidate for a lesbian space commune.
Exactly, but they said I can't sit at their table. They said, nope, go the fuck home.
Okay, you're going to have to elaborate on that.
Every girl I've been out with, apparently they find, after the first, only make it past the first date. So it's equal opportunity. It's not just with men. It's with women, too. Just one date. And either I'm not interesting enough, or I'm too wild, or this or that. Or
did you talk about your cats for?
No, but apparently it's all about my vibe. Apparently I'm not lesbian enough.
I could see that. But do you think you'd be lesbian enough for Grimes' space commune?
Well, like I said, if I can't sit at the table, she sure as fuck can't.
Yeah, she's coming off her split with Elon Musk.
Yeah, I'm coming off a split with no goddamn body.
What kind of outfit? Is that what you wore to the Met Gala? Yes.
Yeah, stupid ass shit.
What's your tattoo?
Stupid.
What kind of cross?
Maybe it's a crow. Who knows?
I think you would fit in the lesbian space commune.
Yeah, just not hers.
Well, how are you? Okay, she quite possibly has stolen some of the technology or the blueprints off of the off of SpaceX, right? Because she was boinking the guy.
Yeah, but if you go to Mars, you're going to end up being a slave anyway. You're going to be digging that dirt and shit. I'm not going.
She has a thing against Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
So she won't watch The Martian, which is a really good fucking movie.
Matt Damon. That's all I think about all the time. You ever just be staring?
All the time you think about Matt Damon. Is that what you're saying?
You just be standing in your kitchen not thinking about nothing, then out of nowhere you just go, Matt Damon.
That's what's going through your mind.
And then you scare the shit out of your 22-year-old son, and he takes over into his bedroom with Mama possessed. You just said Matt Damon.
She's single. Accepting applications.
You know, I have to be so normal at work all day. I just go home and purge all that bullshit.
Are we talking about Danzig or are we talking about Matt Damon?
Matt Damon.
Sparkle's Lavendar is fresh, clean, and fragrant. Grimes is covered in grime and stinks.
Yeah. I bathe like 2 or 3 times a day.
Apparently you have to. One of the clips that I clipped the other day was like, oh, I shit myself all the time.
Yeah, I take care of myself at least. I don't walk around being shitty.
Oh, they're still on Danzig. Okay.
Oh, you want to talk about the new bathrooms at work?
No. How did that pop into your head?
I was thinking about shitting myself.
Yes, tell us about the new bathrooms at your work.
I haven't.
The bathrooms at your new work.
At my new work. You know, in the old courthouses where they have like the wooden stalls that are real thick, like wooden stalls, but like the new bathrooms, new toilets and stuff, like they're above, like they just levitate into the wall. Like there's those kind of toilets, and I'm scared I'm too fat for them because one of them makes sounds when I sit on it, so I try not to sit on that one unless I have to. But they're very and it's very cold in there, and it has like these big stones, and it's a real old building.
So you're saying that the toilet in the bathroom is a lot like one of the chairs. It's like musical chairs at my table because one of them is broke. So you wobble on it.
Yeah, it's just not made for anyone my size. This ass wasn't made for that toilet. It's loose.
So is there a way that you can go to like a different floor somewhere else?
I haven't had the full tour, and I'm scared of this whole building because I know there's lots of ghosts in it.
Ghosts aren't real, darling.
Whatevs. There's also an elevator. The elevator scares me. I take the stairs sometimes. The stairs are the scariest motherfuckers ever.
Well, so why don't you just take the elevator? Are you scared of the elevator?
The elevator's also scary because even on the way down today, old boss, he goes, are you scared of the elevator? I said, no. He goes, well, there's stories of people getting stuck on it. I was like, great.
Are the bathrooms unisex?
No, there's men's and women's. And the handicap is only on the first floor. So if you're handicapped, good luck. Also, if you're handicapped, good luck finding parking in that region because it's all like these old-timey one-ways, you know, and cobblestones. So good luck trying to even get out.
Sounds beautiful.
Yeah. But like, you know, starting around lunch, you start to hear electric guitar, and then there's some saxophone, and then some drums. And you go, oh, okay, this is nice. And then you just work. You just type in, and you go, because there's bars all up and down the street. And then also there's like all these trees that move, and it's the most New Orleans vibe I've had, and I was in New Orleans, and I didn't have that vibe there.
Well, you went to New Orleans while the pandemic was still going on. So.
Well, like right at the tail end.
No, because the pandemic is still going on.
It geared back up. I went during that weird lull right there in May.
There was never really a lull. Like
we were all in that nice little green and yellow. We weren't in the reds and the oranges. You know, hospitals weren't like this. We had all just been vaccinated and everything was good. And we thought everybody else was going to get vaccinated, and they didn't. But I mean, I will say the airports are super fucking. They made me fucking take my mask off and put on a different one.
Let's not talk about that topic because of fucking YouTube. We're not a political show. We're a comedy show.
We're not, but the airports are very safe. And some of the cleanest.
I don't know. Media Winch was talking to me about going out to California. I'm like, hey, not until the end of the pandemic.
They're serious about that shit. They wouldn't even let my mama have a Diet Coke.
That's sad.
They were like, we don't know what's in that bitch.
Let Susan have a Diet Coke.
Susan. She's a real fucking Susan, ain't she? I'm going to start calling her that now. I'd be like, Muffin's called you Susan the other night on the show. And she's like, oh, I can't believe that.
I don't think that Sparkles got a chance to sample the best food.
There was no servers. I had to go to Harrah's to the Starbucks. Even my hotel had shit ass
she
coffee.
Didn't have fucking New Orleans food.
I didn't get nothing good. Nothing good, man. I had to go to Harrah's.
I cooked better New Orleans food than what she had in New Orleans when she was there.
If anything, I just got a lot of scary experiences all into one, and I overcame, and that was my vacation with my mother, and we turned 100.
What's the difference between a Susan and a Karen?
Just a few years.
I think Molly is the millennial Karen. That's just my opinion, though.
I don't know. I don't think the Karens would let her sit at the table.
You don't think the Karens would let? You have not met Molly's mom. Susan. I'm sorry. I took that one too far. You want to go back to the list? Pick something from the list.
Wolverine gets spicy.
Ooh, the Wolverine gets spicy.
Don't fuck with Hugh Jackman.
I did not know that this was a thing that they actually do. That they give, because they're a sensory animal, they give spices to them. And they go nuts over it, kind of like catnip and shit.
They're like, is that some saffron? Oh my God, did you toast it? Holy shit, this is delicious. Oh my God. My butt is going to smell so fucking awesome. Oh, I'm going to have saffron booty later.
Saffron booty.
That's what it looked like. Have you ever toasted saffron? It smells fucking awesome. Just toast it a little in the skillet and then maybe dump it on a rock and roll in it. Shit.
He's really into it.
I mean, it's probably good for your health.
He's cute as fuck.
This is my butt rubbing raw. Look, I'm gonna lick some saffron off my palm. It's delicious.
How old do you think he's like a teenager?
Yeah, maybe 2 or 3.
Kind of Wolverine.
I mean, I've never seen any old Wolverines to have any gauge.
Yeah.
Saffron is really expensive, isn't it? It very much is. Very much. You gotta buy it in these weird threads.
I want it I looked at this one. I want to say this might be cinnamon. Is what they put down.
I don't know if I'd roll in cinnamon like that though. Ooh wee.
Maybe cinnamon is the Wolverine catnip. He's really fucking into it. He's rubbing his ass raw on it.
He's like, he's like, shake that ass, bitch.
Well, no, I don't think he's having an allergic reaction because they're.
He's loving it.
They're experts giving it to him.
It does look like saffron though. It doesn't look like cinnamon. Zoom in. Can we zoom in?
Well, it seems simple. Sprinkling spices like cinnamon or clove in a habitat can be an exciting form of enrichment for the animal. Wolverines, like Amari, rely heavily on their sense of smell for finding food and survival in the wild. For many animal species, rolling around in a smelly substance helps to mask their natural scent. This can help them seem bigger and fiercer to rivals, or make it more difficult for predators to sniff them out. By placing heavily scented enrichment items in their habitats, our animal care staff can provide ways for animals like the Wolverines to exhibit natural behaviors.
Yeah, I do that all the time at work.
Even if it does entail repeated butt scratches on a spice pile.
I do that I have this coffee scrub, and it's
Okay.
I rub it on my butt all the time. It's great.
That was not cinnamon, that was clove.
That is the pumpkin spice.
I put a little too much clove in the chili I made not that long ago. I did not finish that pot of chili.
You really got to be careful.
You do. You really do. That shit is strong.
I highly suggest using what they call a Coke spoon.
Why do they call it a Coke spoon?
Because that's what some people use to do little bumps with, but it's actually a spice spoon. You know the little bump spoon? Yeah, it's for your spices.
Little bump.
You know, you put a little bump of cloves, bump a clove, bump a clove, bump a clove. That's all you put in there. Just a bump. Just enough to get it there. Just enough to get it there. A bump.
Coke indeed was popular in the 80s.
You know the little spoon there, and you're like, "This for your spices, girl. Why don't you go make something?"
Did you see that? Speaking of Coke in the 80s, did you see that picture of Marilyn Manson that's been going around?
I've been trying not to look at nothing.
What does that mean?
I try to be oblivious. It's nice. Again, I like to keep things clean. Keep my energy clean.
Wait. What you're saying that you try to stay oblivious to like the popular news stories in case I'm going to talk about it on the show?
No,
Is that it?
just for my own anxiety and well-being. It's nice not to deal with shit.
Do you want to see this picture of Marilyn Manson?
I guess.
What's
he done did now?
Looks like a fucking old lady. I probably fucked his name up. Hold on, let's
You know, I really thought that there would be one day when I was at the old folks' home that my son would take me to Brian Warner's spoken word. But now that what he's done and all, I mean, obviously that's not going to happen, and I'm kind of pissed off about it.
Where's the picture?
That's him. That's Mama.
There
right
it
there.
is.
Hey, Nana. You want to go to Sears? He looks just like my Ma Gina.
Yeah, he needs to be canceled. I'm all for canceling Marilyn Manson.
Also, can we talk about some Restylane? Because this is what I fear about my upper lip. I have these horrible fears.
Restylane? What?
You know, the filler injections. I have a fear about my upper lip.
What have you done to your upper lip?
It's not what I've done to it. It's what's going to happen.
This is cryptic. Well, go on. What's going to happen to your upper lip?
What happened?
The fuck is going on here?
What happened to his upper lip? What happened to all the women in my family's upper lip? It just draws up, and it draws up, and I fear it. I fear it. I fear it.
I had no idea what you were talking about.
Have you seen my bathroom? Have you seen all my serums? All my collagens?
All your potions?
All my hyaluronic acids?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I fear it. That's how much I fear it. Also, I keep hoping that I never get skinny because that's really going to fuck all my face up.
Well, just don't get back into running.
I'll never run again.
I've seen you. You take your time going places.
Like, why are we trying to sweat getting there?
I agree. It's one of the reasons why I enjoy your company. We go at the correct pace, which is leisurely.
I like to go slow. I mean, why rush? You'll trip and fall. And then you're going to have skin up knees when you get there.
Well, this guy might have found a hack to not having to go slow. What do you think about that?
He rubbing his ass in some cinnamon?
The video shows a man clinging to a semi-truck.
It's not what you normally see going down 85 South.
Oh, that's a highway.
Right here, man. A shirtless man in a do-rag, smoking something, confidently gripping the outside of a semi-truck as it rolls down the highway.
What is going on right here, man?
But his joyride didn't stop there. Another video, this time taken in Gwinnett, shows what appears to be the same man on a different truck.
Like, I just be hanging on, smoking a blunt, doing my own thing, you know?
My head. The things I see go on in Atlanta does not surprise me. But the crazy weekend antics continued.
And somebody on the back of that bus. I was like, what is that? Something on that bus does not belong.
A video shot in Bankhead the same day shows another man straddling the back of a MARTA bus headed down Lindsay Street.
It looked like he was just having a free ride or something. I don't know what was going on.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
For a good distance.
MARTA released a statement in response to a CBS 46 inquiry about the incident, saying in part, MARTA discourages this type of behavior because not only is it extremely dangerous, it's illegal. MARTA police detectives will review any available footage to see if they can...
Oh, they just got a fucking...
possibly file charges.
Uptight attitude.
This is crazy. I was like, only in Atlanta you would see something like this going on.
Alan Devlin, CBS 46 News.
Y'all tell me what's going on.
What'd you think?
I don't understand it. What's the premise?
I think they're just hitching a ride downtown. Look how buff that dude is.
I mean, I wouldn't fuck with him. There's no way I'd let him in the car. He's built like
Is that racist?
No, he's built like a cartoon. He would beat anybody's ass. He's a goddamn ninja.
He's got his mask on.
Whatevs. I can't fight him.
And he's got a blunt. He offers you a blunt. You're not letting him in.
That's how you get. That's how they get you.
Or maybe he has tested positive for the COVID.
And they're like, you got to ride outside, sir.
Yeah, you got to ride outside.
That's how I thought about getting my mom to the hospital. Just putting her on the top of my SUV and strapping her in with some bungees. Being like, hold on, Susan.
Oh, he might be a superhero. Dude very well could be a superhero.
I mean, he doesn't look like he's human. Look at him. I mean, how many abs is that? That's like there's an ab under his rib, another ab, and there's some on the side. How many abs is that? That's too many abs.
He is jacked.
I mean, seriously, I'm pretty sure he has the power to Hadouken.
He doesn't seem to like riding in vehicles. That's true. Like
he's got some serious core strength. He has too much core strength to be inside a vehicle.
He's just holding on with one fucking hand and smoking a blunt.
Well,
with
look
the
at
other
his core
one.
strength right there.
Smoking a goddamn blunt.
He's an American Ninja Warrior.
He should be like, is that like one of those competition TV shows? He should absolutely be on it.
Yeah. He has more abs than the average man. He's got abs under his armpit, man.
He's got more abs than I do, that's for fucking sure.
I ain't never seen that many abs.
Abs for days.
It's scary. It's I fear it. If I saw a man that jacked, I would just turn around and be like, Jesus Christ, here comes a superhero. I'm just going to get fucking killed. You just got, holy shit. That's like, he's shirtless, walking down the street with that many abs.
Okay, so he just seems so nonchalant about it. Like,
yeah.
Does he just step off whenever the fuck he wants to?
Yeah, that's some Wu-Tang shit right there. And that ain't nothing to fuck with. I mean, that's exactly what I would turn around. That's nothing to fuck with. And I know this because Wu-Tang's for the children.
Oh, I love it. I think this is amazing. This is one of the coolest pieces of footage I've seen in a long time.
He is the Bruce Lee of today. I fear him.
He's so chill about it.
Yeah, like just another day in America. Smoking my blunt on the way to work. It's gonna be a good day.
Come on. Like, he's not like hanging on for dear life. Like the dude on the back of the bus is like fucking hanging on for dear life. He's just fucking...
Yeah, he's the most chill motherfucker.
Chilling out.
I'm gonna get stoned on my way to work.
He's enjoying the fucking ride.
I wouldn't enjoy that for shit. I'm not a good passenger.
Especially that, like,
He's still smoking a blunt. And he's shirtless. How are you gonna? I would be in so much gear. I would have a harness on. I would be carabiner in.
And he's not even hanging on. Like, it doesn't look like he's holding on that tight to the rearview mirror.
No, he's not. But this, I don't think that's the same guy. That's just some kid. I don't know
that is totally not. That is not a cool guy like this dude.
That dude. Holy shit.
I'm into it.
I fear it. Whatever's going on in his situation.
However, like, I white knuckle going through Atlanta inside of a car, so I couldn't imagine what it's like to do that. Like, that's some hard ass shit right there.
I only drive residential to and from work. Like, seriously, I go 2 miles in a residential, through a residential.
What's the highest speed limit? 45?
No, the highest I can get is 30.
The highest you get is 30 going to work.
Yeah. I mean, technically, or 35, and then, but you know.
I do not miss going on the interstate of a morning going to the other side of town. It sucked ass. Almost every morning, I'd like pop up the fucking ramp and like traffic backed up everywhere.
Yeah, I even have a gated parking lot. I have my own little clicker, and I just click it, and the gate opens, and I pull in right next to my giant building.
Look how fancy you are! What a bougie fucking thing!
Yeah, so when I want to go to the downtown area, I have my own private parking lot, and I don't have to use a garage.
You don't have to associate with the plebes. The riffraff that might be rotting on trucks downtown.
Yeah. I'm right across from a bunch of the bars, so I mean, I can go to any restaurant and then just bloop into my car. It's a beautiful thing. I got so many, like, I'm working harder than, like, there's never I have a 10-minute break where I go vape during the day, and I barely pee. So, but you know, and I'm working on the Saturdays.
You're working hard. That is what you get when you properly compensate and take care of your employees.
But like, whoever was there for like the last 3 years before because the girl that was there for 38 years, I knew her. I know this place. I know the reputation. And then you get there and you go, what the fuck is going on in this office? And you realize that there's been people taking advantage of someone's good nature. And you go, what the fuck? You've been getting fleeced by these fucking girls? What the fuck? So now I think maybe I should have asked for more money. We'll see how Christmas goes.
We're going to have an awesome holidays.
Yeah, after the next few months after what I pulled, we're going to have a real nice Christmas.
We are going to have a fucking fantastic Thanksgiving when I make a beef Wellington.
So we're going to do beef Wellington for Thanksgiving, and then we're going to do it again for Christmas so we can figure it out. So then you're going to fuck up Thanksgiving. Great.
I am not going to fuck up Thanksgiving. I would never fuck up Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. What's your favorite holiday? We are coming up on the holidays. It's the first day of October.
I like this whole holiday stretch.
Oh, me as well. Like, you know, it's fun.
And the rest of the year can go fuck itself.
It's your favorite time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
And I think so. Like, the weather's nice. I had the windows and doors open, but Sparkles made me...
It was gross.
Made me shut them all and turn on the air conditioner because I was enjoying the, like... We're up here on a mountain. There was a fresh breeze. I thought it was fantastic.
I could have just pushed you off that fucking couch.
76 degrees is what it was.
You like, how can I fuck with her menopause? Let's fuck with her menopause. Let's have it 78 and fucking humid as shit with her and all that fucking hair. And let's just leave all the windows open and see how puffy she gets.
Wait, how's your hair doing over there? You still got up on the table?
I mean, it's...
I like food. Food is a lot of fun. I like the horror movies, but I like keeping everything in it. Like, I like Halloween being in October. I don't like it seeping into September. It's too hot for Halloween. in September.
I like my thighs not sticking together.
I'm sure that like here where we are in the Gulf Coast region, the air is soupy.
It's not. The air's hard to breathe sometimes. You're like, is it COVID? No. It's just the moisture in the air.
One at a TV station I worked at, the meteorologist called it oppressive air, and that's exactly it. It's oppressive.
Sometimes to put on makeup, I have to use this spray, and then I can use my foundation because it holds my face together long enough before I start melting again.
I've enjoyed this year because it's like a La Nina year, and
that's what you want to call it.
It's milder than what it usually. No, when I first moved here, we were in like a record drought, and it was fucking 90 degrees into like the middle of October every fucking day. No, it's been rather pleasant this year.
I have a candy.
I saw you eating on the air over there.
It's good.
What kind of candy do you have?
I have a cherry lifesaver.
She didn't even offer me one. I wouldn't have taken it.
You sure that they're red? It's the red kind.
No, I don't want one.
I like red.
Feels like it would clash with my blueberry tea. What'd you say my tea tastes like?
Like some urine with some perfume in it. Like you went pss, pss, and then you went piss in it.
Perfume urine.
And then maybe put some water in it. Right here.
I enjoy the holidays. Like I have, and I even got into it. Like as we were eating dinner, I played like a Simpsons Halloween of Horror, Treehouse of Horror. Fucking like I have a folder that's just nothing but like every Halloween special that's ever been on any TV show ever.
I don't know what keeps happening. I think you're just shaking the table.
I am. I'm very animated. And then I've got a Thanksgiving folder, and I have a Christmas folder. I have all kinds of like... I have a Captain and Tennille with Don Knotts guest starring Christmas special.
No thanks.
That's how in-depth my Christmas specials go.
I can't stand Don Knotts.
Why? That is weird.
He gives me childhood trauma memories, and I don't like it.
How did Barney Fife traumatize you?
I don't like his face. Makes me want to cry inside.
That's really mean.
No, it's not. It's just how I feel. It's a gut feeling, and he makes me want to cry inside. Ever since I was a child, I don't like it.
Yes, you won't watch like The Ghost of Mr. Chicken with me?
No thanks.
Like, what if I put on like the Andy Griffith Christmas special? What, you're gonna walk out on it?
I don't want nightmares.
Or I think I have the one where Obi puts the baseball through the haunted house. I've got that episode in my Halloween specials, I do believe. You wouldn't watch Andy Griffith with me?
Mm-mm. Nope. Nobody was married in that town either.
It was a swinging little town, wasn't it?
Who knows what was going down? Ask Don Knotts.
I don't understand, like, and you not giving me a rational explanation for why you don't like Don Knotts.
It's just a feeling.
Why can you never watch Andy Griffith again? What is it with Andy Griffith? Why? What did Andy Griffith ever do to any of you people?
I think he beat all of us.
He did. He was a nice old man.
We were forced to watch Matlock, and we were
Matlock
done with
was
it.
awesome. Why would anybody be forced to watch Matlock? Who would not watch Matlock of their own free will? That just boggles my mind.
Also, I hate In the Heat of the Night.
Why do you hate In the Heat of the Night?
Can't stand that show either.
Because of Carol O'Connor?
And you're forced to watch it.
Who forced you to, like, your grandma forced you to watch it? Is that it?
You got fucking grandma shows.
Well, I am glad that I liked the shows my grandma forced me to watch, like Matlock. What did you just say? What was the fucking edibles are kicking my ass now.
Ooh.
What was the other one you named?
In the Heat of the Night.
In the Heat of the Night. I need to go back and watch In the Heat of the Night.
I bet it's cringe as fuck.
Well, I would assume it's a period piece, and
It's
that
a period piece.
Was very cringe.
Whatever.
So yes.
Wonder why old white ladies loved it.
What was your thoughts on All in the Family?
I don't care for that shit either.
Why not? You don't like any meathead?
I mean,
your brother does look like Opie. And hey, you like you like Ron Howard and other shit. Do we like Joe? This is Zoot. This is not the politics show. This is the comedy show. I like is a very strong word that I would not apply to Joe Biden.
you know what I do like?
What do you like?
I like the tacos from the Mexican grocery store.
She is talking about.
That's what I like.
She's talking about food now. We're halfway through the show and you're already like discussing shit that you want to eat, and you're over there like.
Oh, you know what we got?
What? Oh, we've got cake.
That's what I like.
She just realized we got cake over there and ice cream.
We sure do.
We
sure do.
I wanted to get something. I just scrolled down. It's like a triple layer cake, I do believe.
Yeah. It's more like a tort.
Tacos. I'm not sure that I've had their cake. Cause didn't we get the cookie last time?
That was from that other place with the burgers. I always be getting this place's cake.
Oh, so we've had stakeout cake before?
Yes, we have.
Okay. Yes, we have cake and ice cream.
The ice cream is Bluebell.
It's good ice cream.
It comes straight from the bluest of the bells of the cow. They get up in there and get it. Pull it out. Go, yeah.
This can't be entertaining.
And then they run back to the dairy with it and stick it in the freezer.
Oh god. Pick something from the list. We're getting low now.
FedEx driver won't deliver to liberals.
Oh yeah, let's talk about liberals then.
Fucking libtards.
How do you go 2 years without having a good piece of cake?
That sounds like something that you're doing to yourself.
What's Brahms, Zoot? I'm not familiar. Yeah, how do you go 2 years without having a good piece of cake? Yeah, this is not the political show, but I thought it was funny that the FedEx driver won't deliver to liberals. We're gonna make fun of his TikTok here.
What's up, TikTok? Just wanted to come on here.
He had to fucking put some music under it, didn't he? He's trying to get me like a fucking copyright. Now I can't actually hear what he's fucking saying.
Joe Biden, Kamala, fucking camel toe, posted up
camel toe
in front of your house. Black Lives Matter.
That's such an unoriginal jab to try to take at her. I don't. Yeah, have you not been to a birthday party in 2 years? Have you not had a birthday party? Did somebody not offer you cake on your birthday, RB?
Do not go to the grocery store and just buy yourself a cake. Do it.
Fucking A.
Go to the Baskin Robbins. Get yourself a cake or a pizza.
Go to the Baskin Robbins. Get yourself a fucking ice cream fucking cake. That shit.
They have ice cream pizza.
Ooh, yeah. Fuck it. I think like a Publix has like ice cream cakes, don't they?
Yeah. You should just go to your grocery store. Also, Pepperidge Farm has a cake in the freezer. They have coconut cake. They have that cake I sent you the picture of the other night. And you said that's a serious cake. Pepperidge Farm.
I mean, she was eating a serious cake. It was very nice. But like I'm
I highly recommend a peppered farm cake it's in your grocer's freezer.
I'm armed. I can probably make 3 different cakes right now. Let me go check.
I don't know what he's doing. He just ran off. He can't make a cake. He ain't got enough time. Jesus Christ. Well, looks like he's gone forever now.
I could make a carrot cake or I could make a French vanilla cake.
You brought back the wrong kind of fucking cake, you idiot. Nobody wants this cake.
I am equipped to make a cake at any moment.
Where's the real goddamn cake? Thought you were coming back with real cake.
Aren't we like we're not even like halfway through this motherfucker and you're already like, give me cake.
You just brought in the wrong kind of cake and you didn't woke the monster.
I was demonstrating that I was prepared to make cake at a moment's notice. Because
but you ain't really to go get none.
People might find that interesting. I think we should have the cake after the show. And we sit back and we have cake for a job well done. We enjoy the cake. Whereas we're not like eating cake for people's enjoyment, dancing like monkeys, eating our cake.
Why? It sounds like a good time.
Fuck your cake powders. Just throw them over on the couch.
He brought me back cake powder so I could do bumps of cake, not real cake.
Dance for me, cake monkeys. They're real cake. You've just got to, add the wets to the dries.
I'm not wetting your dries.
And then dry the wets, and then wet the dries. And then add powders to the wets. Freebase the cake. That's what we could do. We could fucking real lines of it right now.
The camera's not even on us anymore.
I keep hitting the table. I'm sorry. Freebase the cake.
I just want the cake that's in the refrigerator.
Can you?
And then you brought back that.
Just wait.
That abomination of powder. Nobody wants it. It's fuck it. Straight to the couch it went.
How do we even get on cake?
I don't know. You went and fetched it. You took off. You were like, dust in the wind, sweat in the dust.
I wanted to demonstrate my cake prowess. I don't even like cake. She will tell you I'm not a cake person. I like cobblers. I like pies. I like my brownies. I don't like them cakey. I like them.
I bet if we moved this
runny.
table, I could fight you right here, right now.
What? People would our numbers would go up so high. Why do you want to fight me?
You brought me that fucking shit. I'm still pissed.
What?
I still can't believe it. You brought that shit back.
What?
I can't fucking believe you brought that goddamn powder.
You're still on the fucking cake powder.
Goddamn mad.
You're upset about me bringing cake mix over here. We will have cake in less than an hour.
I can't believe you said I'm going to get cake and then you brought that back. That was catfish. You catfished me with food.
She has accused me of catfishing her with food. It has never fucking happened.
You just catfished me with food. It happened yet again.
It never happened. Cakefish.
This was supposed to be a safe place. It's not.
Holy fuck.
He said, hey, I'm going to get cake. And I'm like, oh, we got cake. And then he comes back not with cake. So,
I absolutely came back with multiple cake mixes.
I won't punch you. Punch you so hard. You're gonna
Twitch's terms of service.
You're gonna go into the fucking sheetrock like a cartoon.
She really has backhanded me. That has happened.
Brought back fucking powder.
Can we get off the cake?
I'm gonna start calling you America.
Why are you gonna call me America?
Because that's the kind of shit America does to people.
Not bring them cake?
Say you're gonna do something, you do something just rotten ass instead. Oh, rotten ass, hateful and ugly. Thanks, America.
But how can you call America rotten ass, hateful, and ugly?
How can
when we have Walmart, this coming to us from PragerU. This is a man's first time ever. He's from Cuba. He's going into a Walmart. I kind of didn't want to play this because fucking.
And then I called you American. You were like, "Fuck you, bitch! I got one for you."
This is America right here. Going into a Walmart for the very first time. This guy actually sees cheap.
Inside a store for the first time in your life that
cheap Chinese goods.
Shelves. Well, this is Yoel. He's 36 years old, and he's about to do it right now.
What the fuck is this? He said.
It's like a baseball.
I do not understand. Why this is he's got cake. He was able to pick up a cake and hold it in his hands. And you were unable to hold the cake in your hands. How do you feel about that?
I don't know why you pushed me so.
She took it off the mic stand. That's how serious she is fucking shaking over here.
I don't know why you pushed me so.
You can't have your cake and eat it too, ma'am.
That's the thing is I can. You just keep talking about it and then going, oh, not yet. Hey, you know we got cake, but you can't fucking have it yet. You know about that whole pint of ice cream. It's in the freezer, and we just going to talk about it. Look, this guy over here, he has some cake. I got some cake, too. Let me run and go get this powder I got. I got this powdered cake. You ever seen this powdered cake? They have it they have it at the Walmarts.
This guy's never seen so many kinds of powdered cakes lined up on the wall. He's looking at cake mixers right now. Look at this motherfucker.
I ain't never seen no stand mixer.
Oh, apparently the chat thinks.
Hey, next weekend, why don't we take the show to Walmart and steal some stuff?
I'm sorry, she's. Honestly, yeah, the chat's all for that. Dip, she said no to the plant-based meat tonight. She was not in the fucking mood. She wanted to have a hunk of steak in her mouth, and that's what she got. Did you enjoy your steak tips?
I did. This thing's making my head itch.
We will do the meat tasting another time. I once stole some Confederate flags. You know what? You just had the tips.
Just the tip. That was it. It wasn't just the tip. Wasn't the whole thing. So I mean, technically, it wasn't even anything.
Okay, so what was your reaction like the first time you ever went to Walmart?
I don't know. I mean, I've always had one.
He's even commenting on all the meat.
Joey, ¿cómo te sientes?
Fucking explotado.
I would hate to.
It is. It's so heartwarming.
Oh, that's all there was fucking to it. I don't want to
Yeah.
hear these. I don't want to hear these punk asses talk about it. What did you think about his first trip inside of Walmart?
I mean, at least they showed him that before he went and slaughtered a goat in the bathtub, because that's what I had relatives do.
Okay, you're gonna have to elaborate.
So my cousin, the one that also was in the home invasion and everything.
This is the same cousin. We get two stories in one night.
Yeah, we were very close in age, and we grew up like very close. So her grandparents had came in from Libya, and her dad was from Libya, and so this is like the late 70s, right into the early 80s. So he had been here for a few years. He had met up with some of my family, and then me and my cousin, we're hanging out. And so his family comes in, and apparently they had never been in like a real grocery store with like a refrigerated. They didn't know about refrigerated sections because there was no refrigerated section. So they had went and found a guy that had a goat, and they bought the goat. And then they brought it back and they slaughtered it in the bathtub, and then they wrapped it up with newspaper and put it in their refrigerator because there was no food there.
Were they gonna make goat sandwiches or some shit?
Yeah, they were just gonna, wrap it up so she would have meat. They were worried about her, and then so because that happened when Mo got home, he flipped shit because he was like the plumbing, the plumbing. So
goat guts probably will clog up a sink.
Bathtub.
I assume.
Bathtub.
I'm sorry.
So he took them to the local food land, which is also a Piggly Wiggly adjacent. They had.
Are you saying like physically it's adjacent, or are you saying it's a Piggly Wiggly adjacent type store?
Yeah, they're sister stores in some way. So,
but it wasn't like physically adjacent, like it was across from a Piggly Wiggly.
It was one of those types of grocery stores.
And you chose the Food Lion over the Piggly Wiggly.
Food Land.
Food Land. My apologies.
Okay, so you go in. They're in the grocery store. They had never seen like meat in a refrigerator, like ground beef, sliced anything, prepackaged, no butchered.
They have markets and shit.
Yeah, this was new to them. It was quite, and then you can go and there's just rows and rows of baby formula. And
so they went to the Food Land after they slaughtered the goat.
Yeah, after, because Mo.
And they're like, you don't have to slaughter the goat. You can just come here and get meat.
This is where the food is at, and you don't have to buy and fill up your refrigerator with just meat.
Okay, so I have another question. How did they go about finding somebody to buy a goat from that they could haggle with, and what kind of currency were they using to buy the goat?
They're very rich people.
If they're very rich people, how did they not know about grocery stores?
They had no reason to ever come to America, also because there's a lot of conflict politically with Libya and whatnot. So them coming here was because of Mo's stature in a university. That's how they had got to come. So that before they had just been there.
We're talking 20, 30 years ago, right? Yeah, so we're like
almost 40.
Yeah, so we're not everything had been Americanized everywhere. Like now all the major cities everywhere, no matter where you go.
Like Rockin' the Casbah, I don't think had even come out yet. Like MTV might have been
it's
1 year old.
It's a weird way to like peg your timeline.
There was the music videos were still a new concept, This is where we were at in our lives, Nickelodeon wasn't quite yet,
The equivalent, there are people that hadn't seen, box grocery stores in this country yet at that time period.
Yeah, it was still some new shit.
Oh shit, I think the stream dropped out. You may just go ahead and get your cake.
Yay.
Oh no, we're back. We're back kicking.
God damn it.
You thought you were gonna get rid of us.
I wanted cake.
It was
keep
the early
teasing it.
80s, right?
Yes, or very.
Hey, it looks like we are back rocking Total Green Light.
I don't know what that means now.
Like, we're green over here.
Oh, I cannot see that. Because I guess I'm not high enough for this shit.
You can get that t-shirt at the Freak store.
You can also remedy that.
That you're not high? Oh, you want to get high? We can totally do that.
I mean, I guess I could make a mad dash for the kitchen and just see if Justin tries to stop me.
Adam poses a really good question. What the hell is stopping you
Yeah.
from going and getting some cake?
Yeah, so I just make a mad dash and you can't stop me.
I'm not stopping you. Do you want to get high or do you want to have cake?
I guess I'll get high.
I think we should do the rest of the show and we should have cake where we can sit and enjoy the cake.
Oh, I think it would be funny for us also to have a contest to see if you could not move for up to 10 seconds. I bet you can't.
I don't want to have that contest. What would I win if we had this contest?
I don't know. I just don't think it's possible.
I think I could. I think I could be like completely still.
I bet you even like move a lot in your sleep.
I do. I toss and turn all around. What strain are we smoking? Do you even know?
It's called Doo-Doo Head McGee.
I'm gonna assume she was joking, but you never know. You just never know.
Tell all your friends. I'm crying.
Tell all my friends, like the one that's sitting here, like in my room with me.
I mean, like, what strain is this? Doo-Doo Head McGee. You know who he's related to? Crocs McGee.
This is some weird joke. Like she said something like a band, Crocs McGee or something. I looked it up and it wasn't a real thing. And I still don't know what she's talking about, but it cracks her the fuck up. She's gonna have to fix her makeup. Please describe Crocs McGee to me.
He's got like a blue jean jacket.
A blue jean jacket.
A blue jean jacket. He looked like a man.
He looks like a man? He looks like a man. That's an astute observation.
He's got he's got a belt buckle.
He's got a what?
He's got a belt buckle.
A belt buckle.
Cut off shorts. I can't see.
He's got a jean jacket, a belt buckle with cut off shorts. So he looks like Dangle from
He's wearing cowboy
Reno
boots.
911. He looks like Dangle from Reno 911 is what you're saying. Crocs McGee, everybody. I don't know if I should get her high. Are you telling me that she needs any more weed? Are you gonna be able to hold it together?
Crocs McGee. Crocs McGee.
Yes, a jacket and shorts. What a combination.
I mean, I'm not wearing
with cowboy boots.
I'm not the one wearing it.
Seinfeld is always on the freaking network. Cursor suggests tube socks and Crocs.
Yeah.
Oh, you're into that? Into the cowboy boots, the tube socks and Crocs?
I mean, I wear my Crocs all the time.
She loves her fucking Crocs.
Maybe I'm Crocs McGee.
Holy, no, don't go there again.
Not.
Oh, we're gonna do the most annoying juggler.
This is why I quit Turtle Beast.
This is like I'm going to annoy you so that you stop laughing uncontrollably.
Recycle was the back. Could go anywhere really. I'm not very good in the no handlebars. When I get back to the middle, I'm going to juggle with the objects inside my mum's case. It says mum.
He's smart mouthing the kids. I like him.
Where's this at?
Well, maybe 20 years ago.
I have no clue.
Now, normally at this point in the show, obviously I would ask for a volunteer. Unfortunately, we're no longer allowed to have volunteers. Everybody go, oh. But don't worry, I brought something along to help. Here it is. Can you see it? I know what you're saying. I know what you're all saying. You're right. It's not a real ladder. No, it's my step ladder. Oh, that was so bad. Yeah, no, sit down. That was so bad. All right, so obviously, up the ladder.
He stole that joke off of somebody.
Fantastic.
I've heard it before.
Here we go.
That's annoying me about him. That you stole that fucking joke, you asshole.
I bet he drinks tap water.
And you didn't deliver. What is wrong with drinking tap water? What the fuck?
I bet he drinks that tap water.
What does that have to do?
Whoa.
You know he drinks tap water.
I try not to steal jokes. If I do it subconsciously.
If I do it, it's because I couldn't afford any.
Yeah, what? There is nothing wrong with drinking tap water.
Bullshit.
This is not easy.
You hope he falls, don't you?
I'm not doing good.
What's with the pants?
Oh, he's a little bitch. And he's wearing his little bitch pants.
Wow.
I thought they were cool. Little
even-
bitch pants.
I don't like them, and I don't like his stupid little bicycle.
What's up with those socks? They're not even like.
I don't like
They're
his-
not cotton or like.
I don't understand the premise of whatever it is he's doing.
I'm going to fish down and simply hook up Mum's case by.
Yes, filters are nice.
I'm going to juggle with the mysterious objects inside Mum's case. Yeah. It says Mum. Stop it.
It says mom.
Oh my God.
He caught a fish.
Why is there fish in his mom's suitcase?
Oh no.
Well, clearly mom put it there, right? So he
That's
could fucking
some
fish it out.
weird shit.
Expensive fish, guys.
It's an expensive fish.
I know. Where should
That's no goldfish are small.
Did you like that? No. I'll stop fishing for compliments. All right, let's try that again. Attempt number 2.
He just threw that expensive fish over, like, in the corner.
Pick up Mum's case.
I think that's a waste. You can't just throw a fish out in the corner. You cook that fish.
Now I've got a Wellington boot.
What was this video called?
The most annoying juggler.
Jesus Christ, I get it now.
I haven't even seen him juggle anything.
Yeah, he rocking my nerves.
Let's try it again. Last time, reach.
That's what I tried like to snap you out of your fucking
You're like, hey, let's watch
laughter. I'm gonna annoy the shit out of you.
Jesus.
Always a shopping cart in the water.
It's a perfect example of how men just ruin a vibe.
Oh, it's not my mum. Shopping cart.
I mean, I'm not going to dispute like that. That kid seemed cool.
Expensive prop. All right, last time, reach down.
I mean, all it would take is a few spokes popping out, and he would probably give way.
Yes. Come on, look at that. Yes, I got it. It says, Mum. Mum. It says, Mum. Should we see what's in the case? All right, let's see.
Probably a bunch of fucking fish, obviously.
What's in the case? What's it? Oh, kids. Kids, you can do this when you get home. Look, prop number 1 is a stinky toilet plunger.
The fuck's going on at their house?
This morning, I can smell I still smell last night's curry.
Well, clearly they tried to
I'm a unicorn.
flush a fish.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, the chat is booing. Like.
Prop number 2. I want a big cheer for this one, as is traditional in every juggling show throughout the world. Prop number 2 is.
Where's the juggling? He's got a chicken.
If he doesn't fucking fall, this was just all for naught.
I don't think he falls. I think it was like a feel good.
He better fucking
news
fall.
story.
He better fucking fall.
I don't think he's gonna fall. I think this was
There's
the end
been
of his,
zero
this is the end of his bit too.
Fucking juggling.
Yeah, there's no juggling.
Oh, well, actually, can you just get?
All he did was get up on his little bike. That was bullshit. I'm upset by it.
I'm livid. I want to see the 11-year-old carjack somebody now. I need it to get over that.
Didn't we watch that?
We need to watch the actual thing happen.
I don't think we have video of it, but I mean, we'll watch the news hit about it.
No, I mean, like, we need to see it happen.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't have that video for you.
We need video from inside the car.
This was the scene of the crime.
We're just gonna watch the story again.
Mother, the alleged accomplice.
Who would teach an 11-year-old how to pistol?
Come
on. No, there was no climax. That was the end of his bit, and it sucked.
Come on down to Sparkle's carjacking school. We'll teach you how to do some carjacking today.
This kid's got promise. They are a good candidate for the Sparkle's carjacking school.
He could be a
aren't they?
teacher's assistant.
The mom and son's bold attack on the driver, Mike, is leaving.
I'll be fully accredited before the end of the year.
It's sad.
It leaves a bad.
Your business plan is sad. That is what this woman is telling you.
Seasonal affective disorder? Probably.
Gwendolyn Evans, frustrated and with many questions.
Was he taught that, or is this something?
No, not yet. This is the kind of potential that the kid has. With the proper training,
The victim.
Who would teach?
like nobody's even going to know he carjacked somebody, right? They're going to be long gone. Not going to know it was an 11-year-old and his mom.
Also, if the 11-year-old does it, then it's not technically a crime yet.
Investigators around 9:30 Tuesday night.
You're the one in the legal profession, but I don't think that's true. I mean, like
That's how we did it in my family.
That's like it gets wiped, but like that's not true.
Yeah.
But police
Like it's a crime.
good deed backfired. The driver
You
told
get charged as a juvenile.
from the
Which
ignition.
gets sealed.
The 11-year-old boy hit hit him in the head with a revolver.
It's just going to make people leery to even
Who even carries a revolver? What kind of 11-year-old has a revolver on them?
Because he's 11, he doesn't need a semi-automatic yet.
Hopped in the driver's seat, and she and her son then sped off in his car.
It's called responsible parenting.
I just think this puts them on a path.
This Webster University mental health counselor worries about the long-term effects the quick crimes may have on the child.
It means that they're more likely.
Well, you only really have one season in Los Angeles.
And they will fall into criminal.
So you can't have the seasonal disorder. It's like, it's kind of always nice, isn't it?
I mean, I have no idea. I've never been there. It may not exist.
I've been to LA. It exists.
It may be a lie.
He is expected to be okay.
It is not a lie. I believe that about Rhode Island.
It's like Slash.
Slash is real because I've seen Slash live.
Slash isn't real.
I've seen him.
It's just something that parents tell their children.
I have pictures of Slash. I've seen him.
It's just something
with my own goddamn.
that parents tell their children.
Has seen Slash with her own goddamn eyes.
No, remember, Slash isn't real.
Wunter Slash. Oh, do you want to get high again, didn't you?
Yeah, and you keep fucking with me. You keep denying me getting high. You keep denying me cake. It's like being with a man over here.
I'm just a man. What do you expect from me?
Cake and weed. Jesus fucking Christ.
Cake and weed. Is there a more perfect union? Cake and weed.
It's better than work. Were
you singing Rihanna?
No, it's just life.
You're in a white male space, take control. She does. She comes in and she takes control. That's the only thing I deny her is my fucking music. I do everything else she asks of me. Except I like to save the cake for just a little bit longer. She is like, I can tell she's really upset. Look how she's holding the microphone, say like she's like gripping it.
It's called restraint. Look into it, sweaty.
What Sparkles, describe your musical taste?
You know, little this, little that.
That was not helpful at all.
I'm on a Princess Nokia kick right now.
She likes female rappers an awful lot.
Aquafina. No, nobody. I hate.
You turn me on to Aquafina. I've got some songs. At this point, Cake or Evan Riot.
Do what now?
I'm not gonna fuck with you. Like, I am for the entire show not devolving into what we're gonna eat.
Okay, Dad.
Which is, but it's not about being dad. It's about being like a good host of a show, and try to keep things on point and on topic. You know, in order to be able to like clip out clips of us talking about shit, you have to stay on topic. You know.
We've had a lot of topics.
Well, yeah, but if you like, you don't usually really talk about the top. Like, you didn't say anything about like the Super Bowl halftime show.
It's got NFL ick on it.
But you like those artists. You couldn't even talk about those artists.
Look, they went and got icky. Why does everybody gotta go and get dirty?
I'm sorry, I'm loud and I echo in the other host's mic. Football is the devil.
See? It moves all into devil.
You're right. That is a good summation of the show. The whole show is just a grand absurdity.
Thank you.
That's what was that what we're going for?
It's better than a tragic comedy, huh?
I just we never really talked about a direction for this show or what it was going to be. It just kind of just kind of did this.
We're in that weird part of the apocalypse where we still have to work. So yeah, but there's no direction because there isn't one. This is the end. Hi. Hello.
Grand absurdity is a good good descriptor for the show. I like it. That's what we're attempting here is a grand absurdity.
Let's call it Baskin Robbins After Hours.
Is that a thing? Is there like an emergency number? You can go, we've got ice cream.
Let us in. It's an after hours party. Can we rent the Baskin Robbins?
We've got perfectly good cake and we've got ice cream.
Yeah, I just want to party. I bet if we got all those tables out of there and shit, I could roller skate in that motherfucker. And just eat my ice cream and roller skate to some
Not
Rush.
the one that we go to. That motherfucker's small.
They got all them tables right there. Once you move them, you got all that space.
There's no space at all there. It's small. It's like a fucking closet. The show is meandering very well. I see. Compliments.
Slithers like a snake.
I thought last week we did good up until about the last hour. And then like we were just way too high.
Somebody was.
Are you annoyed by us still talking about cake and ice cream? I know, like, I tried to change the topic.
Well, we were supposed to get high. We were supposed to get high a long time ago. And you just keep fucking around with me and my emotions.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Please hit it twice. And the cake, it looks like a triple layer cake. It was supposedly fucking... Oh, it's one that I gotta fucking get my local blah blah blah.
Don't do that.
I just want to. I want to see the menu. Was it the Death by Chocolate cake? That is what we got.
No, was it more of a triple layer?
I thought it said triple layer.
It is. They're all different. See, the Athens, that one's not even owned. Like there's a bunch of, like, it's a franchise, right? Like I think from here all the way to North Carolina. Or somewhere around abouts in there.
See, like, this is not us talking about food we're eating.
Food franchises
is not going to be.
Would you like to buy in? Do you like food? You want to eat with us? Come on down. We'll get a franchise.
I don't want to turn into like some fucking infomercial for like stakeout. Even though I was sitting at the table being like, this is a damn good meal. Like, you fucking never had a bad meal from stakeout.
We could branch out into the West Coast. I mean, it's
they've got their own franchises out there. I don't know if they've got delivery steak.
Without a third-party delivery.
That is a novel concept.
Yeah, it's not third-party delivery. It's the people that work at the place. So if it's not right, it's their driver, and then, you know.
And they cook it specifically to. They are not paying us. This is not a paid ad. We're stoners talking about the food we ate. This is not entertaining. Go back to the list. We've got other shit to watch.
Let's see.
Pizza citation.
Somebody needs to get a pizza citation.
Well, I suggested pizza this evening, and you poo-pooed that idea for the heartburn.
I gotta blow my nose.
You get your snot rag out of my way.
I brought a handkerchief.
Hey, how you doing, ma'am? What's your name? Jayani, my name is Officer Baker with the Tampa Police Department. I saw you using the crosswalkers, which is always good. You're supposed to always use the crosswalk whenever crossing the street. All right. What I'm gonna give you today is gonna be a Papa John's coupon. You can get a free
Get you a free Papa John's. I still think the cop shouldn't be harassing this little kid.
Also, there goes 2 Slurpee coupons. You can get one for you and one. Yay! One for your sister. All right.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good job.
What do you think? What do you think about getting cited for pizza? Is this just propaganda? Or
Yeah, it's propaganda.
would you accept it if a cop stopped you on the street tomorrow and cited you for a pizza?
Now
Said, here you go.
I would have to go home and have a panic attack. I would go home and have a panic attack.
You would not accept the pizza from them?
I would have to. I would have to put on a very fake face, and then I would immediately go home, get in my closet, and go into a trauma pose from the last time they beat on my door.
But you would be like, officer, I do not want your pizza. I know my rights.
I'm not getting confrontational with a cop. I don't do that.
Well, you've dealt with a lot of cops during your professional life.
I know it's traumatizing. It's traumatizing. It's traumatizing. It's soul crushing.
That might get a follow-up if you told them the only meat you eat is human. You might get a follow-up at your house and knock on the door.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, hey, what kind of shit you been into?
my dildo is the femur of my last kill.
That might have to go on a t-shirt. My dildo is the femur of my last kill. That honestly, like, we might have to put that on mugs. That's gonna be on the Freak store.
Little mug. Little insulated thermos.
We'll put it on some shit and make some money. That's what we should do, and we'll split it.
Bitch, you want to make some money?
Bitch, you want to make some motherfucking money? This has just gone completely off the rails. All right, we've got this couple that keeps getting busted for filming porn. Are you ready for this one?
I guess.
Oh, you don't seem excited.
I don't give a shit about them or their fucking sex.
You wouldn't pay for their OnlyFans?
No.
A couple arrested earlier this year accused of filming lewd acts on the Myrtle Beach Skywheel have now been accused of performing sex acts in a photo booth at the Garden City Pavilion Arcade.
But now, aren't you on their side? Like, this is America. They should have the freedom to do those things if they want to.
Not if I'm getting that photo booth next. That's fucking gross.
Now,
I might even fight them.
I wouldn't mind.
Also shared that video on social media. They've both been charged with indecent exposure and participation in preparation of obscene material. Now, back in August, police were called to Oceanside Village, where they were provided with videos taken from social media of the Harmons performing several sex acts in public. The person who called...
I mean, that's going to be my guess, that they're exhibitionists and they have a OnlyFans.
Or they're sex offenders.
Well, I mean, you don't know that.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get convicted of a sex crime. You become a sex offender.
I mean, I guess, yeah, technically. I dated an exhibitionist. I'm not really into it myself, but, you know, who am I to judge somebody for their kinks?
Not when you're in my public space.
But it's like they were in a photo booth. That's private.
In a public pavilion.
They were in a what was it, like a Ferris wheel or some shit? They were on a ride.
No, it was a photo booth.
The second time. There was the first time.
Exactly. They keep doing it in people's vision.
That's why I'm saying they've got a fucking OnlyFans or something, and they're selling videos of like public shit.
They ought to go somewhere less public.
I mean, I'm kind of into that shit. I think that, like, I like watching it. Like, I don't like doing it.
Not when you're around hundreds of people. That's how you're going to end up probably getting hurt, because somebody's going to get real offended.
You get your heart broken.
You're probably going to get ripped apart and drawn and quartered in a fucking town setting.
Your mind always goes so violent.
This is where we're at.
What has broken you as a person?
Not everyone is sexual as you are. Not everyone wants to fuck everything.
I'm sorry, I want to fuck everything. More dark sparkles. That's all you get with her. She's darkles. That's all you get with her. Her humor is very dark.
It's 95% cacao.
What does that mean?
Dark chocolate.
Oh, cacao.
Yeah.
When you said that, I thought like Kinko's.
Kinko's. It's very Kinko's. It's got printer.
Are those
that
even
toner.
still a thing?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Just put it to PDF and email it.
No, not back on the cake again. No. I'll have to wrap it up if he gets back on the cake again. We got like a couple more things to talk about.
Yeah, they're very important things.
Yeah, like this woman who apparently.
Can we talk about what your cats have been doing? Look. There's your cats are gonna die like some fucking turtles. Look over there. The mask is around its neck.
Are you telling me that Socks has a mask around his
Yes,
neck?
he does. He's been fighting with it for an hour, and you have ignored him. He's now going to choke to death like a turtle. Look at him.
It is not around his neck. It does not look like it.
It is. I saw him walk by. Look at him. It's around his little neck.
It's not around his neck. It's down at his feet. It's not around his neck.
Poor little Precious.
He is precious, isn't he?
You want to tell a girl about all your cats?
Yeah, I had a friend tell me she had a date that talked about their cats for 2 hours. I'm like, oh God, I hope I haven't done that to a date. Just sat and talked about my cats for 2 hours. Because
That's what you
people might have actually said that. Oh my God, he talked about his cats for 2 hours. Because I'd do it. Let me go make sure he doesn't have a mask around his neck.
Because you're a bad cat owner and you suck. Well, why don't you pick up that fucking mask out of the floor so he's not dragging it around? He likes playing with the dangerous mask. Hey, let's play a game called Censure Up. You fucking bitch.
We're gonna finish this fucking show and then we're gonna eat goddamn cake. It's not that much longer. What? Like,
there's this place downtown called Magic Cookie Dough.
That sounds amazing.
Or something to that effect. I probably had the name completely wrong.
Magic Cookie Dough.
Or Cookie Dough Madness. Cookie Dough Racetracks. I don't know. Something Cookie Dough. And it might be Cookie with a K.
I doubt they're open right now.
They're not. They close at 10. But they have milkshakes made out of cookie dough. They have sundaes made out of cookie dough. They have ice cream cones where they just scoop up some cookie dough and put it in an ice cream cone for you. And they go, here, you fat slut. And you're like, yeah.
Your cats almost certainly can jump higher than my cats because my cats are fat as fuck. Smokey might be able to put up I'm so like try to post a link, Dustin. I'm sorry.
My ear holes.
Okay. Well, let's bring it on home, shall we?
All right, throw me the baseball.
We're going to talk about this woman.
Oh, this.
What do you mean?
This dumb whore.
A hiker allegedly was boiling bear urine to drink, and she started a fire.
Now to Shasta County, where firefighters are gaining ground.
Of course it happened in Shasta County.
Lighter winds and cooler winds.
Why not just drink a bottle of water?
To 50%. Fox News' William LaJeunesse tells us.
Well, clearly she's a survivalist or some
under
shit.
arrest for allegedly setting.
Obviously not a good one because she started a fucking forest fire.
Woman accusing her of sparking the Fawn Fire in Northern California. She is facing
scroll back to her picture
after officials say she started the blaze while boiling bear urine to drink.
We have filed felony arson charges against her, not only for
Maskless Moses has been apprehended.
arson during the state of emergency.
News of the arrest coming.
He was involved in the Capitol riot.
California's largest utility company was charged with involuntary manslaughter after its equipment sparked a fire that killed 4 last year.
Well, that's
reasons to charge a corporation criminally is a finding that
that has nothing to do with the woman boiling the bear urine. I'm let down that we didn't get more details about the bear urine. That was the interesting fact about that. I'm highly upset. That is bad journalism.
Write an email.
Would you boil bear
Ask
urine?
to speak to the journalism manager.
I might carry that shit.
Be like, hello, Associated Press?
Would you boil bear urine?
No, there's no reason for that. Why would I need to do that?
Well, if you're ever stuck out in the woods, you
Nope.
can't make it back.
There's no reason for me to be stuck in them woods.
Let's say you had to.
Let's say that I didn't.
Oh, fuck. All right, this is the last one. You wanted to talk about this.
Make that bear drink my piss before I drink its piss. That's how I'm surviving.
Now that people would watch on Twitch. You make that shit happen.
It is Fat Bear Week.
People, is it that kind of a bear?
I don't know.
Are you sure it's not like gay bears?
No, it's the Alaskan fat bear. Otis is winning. You can get into the bear bracket right now if you want to buy in and vote. There's a fat bear bracket in Alaska, and Otis is trying to win.
I have no clue what the fuck she's talking about half the time.
Go draft you a bear. Get it in the bracket. Get a fat bear. It's Fat Bear Week. It's a few weeks before hibernation. By October 5th, the bears will be in hibernation. They're trying to fatten them up. So the bears are getting as fat as possible before they have to go night-night. So it's Fat Bear Week. And they take pictures and they follow the bears, these rangers do. And they get a bracket to who's going to get the fattest fucking bear before hibernation.
Oh my God. You have a sexual fetish for these bears, don't you?
I love a bear. I wish a bear would attack me and kill me. It would be the best death.
Have you seen the documentary about the dude that lived with the bears?
I mean, I don't want to live with them and starve like that.
What, Grizzly Man? Was that the name of it?
Yeah, I don't want to live like that.
Did you watch it, though?
Yeah, it's stupid. He's a stupid idiot. He deserves
He
to
lived
die.
your dream.
No, I just want to, like, you know.
He got mauled by the bears just like you said you wanted.
Yeah, but I don't want to, like, starve to death like he did. He was getting hungry. He was living, like, this horrible life. That just seems shitty.
Go to the Antarctic and let a polar bear do its thing.
Polar bears ain't into me. Look, I'm not penguin-like.
I don't know. We can make some arguments.
I might have too much of apex predator or for them to even fuck with me.
Could you play James Bond though?
No, because I'm not stealthy.
I'm not stealthy either. But do you think that James Bond could be played by a woman?
Yeah. It could be played. It'd probably be played by a child.
You're not a fan of the James Bond series, I take it.
I'm just saying, if you believe in anything, James Bond could be played by I don't know, maybe a cool Airbud.
The dog?
Yeah. James Bond Airbud.
Okay, let's get down to business here. Do you like the movies?
Not particularly. I don't like whatever. Or is it spy? I don't know what you call it.
Spy thriller, I guess.
Yeah, not into it.
Too machismo for you. But you like comedy.
Yeah.
You like fucked up comedies.
Yeah.
Like side pussy comedies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But you believe that Daniel Craig is wrong when he says that James Bond should not be a woman.
I believe Daniel Craig is wrong in so many ways.
What's Daniel Craig wrong about? Let's go into spill the deets.
He was wrong to be a James Bond to begin with.
People like herald him as like the best James Bond.
I'm not even I don't even
Have you seen any James Bond movies?
No. But do you have to see them? Can't you just see the trailer and know what's up?
I mean, they're all right.
See?
Are you familiar with the different theme songs?
Somewhat. I also think they're kind of stupid.
I think that James Bond is stupid.
And the theme songs are also particularly stupid.
Well, like, I would ask her who her favorite Bond was, but I mean, clearly she doesn't care enough to have a favorite Bond. So I kind of can't go there. What?
Trebek.
Why would you not say that on the microphone? Fuck. Well, if you would participate in the conversation, you would get cake.
I just lured you in just for that.
You did.
Secrets. What kind of secret was it?
No, she got me there. She said cake. That's all that happened. There was no secret. She made it seem very important.
It was so important.
I know she likes Sean Connery because you wanted to watch fucking what was that, Zardo?
Yeah.
No, that's not the name. Zardo was like the dude from
Zarzog. With the thing in the thigh-high boots.
I downloaded it for us at Zardoz, yeah.
And the rape. There's lots of rape.
Are you happy about that?
No, I'm just pointing it out. There's a considerate, and it's obtuse too in the way it's talked about. It's real weird. It's a weird fucking movie. It's a weird movie.
You like weird movies? Yes, I have it.
Yeah, they're gonna call 911 now.
They're gonna call 911 on me because I've been doing illegal things on the internet.
Yeah, like, hello, 911. This is me calling from the internet.
Yeah. I arg.
Ack. Full Kathy.
Soylent Green. Is that a movie? I've never seen it. Is it?
I think it's like you make it at Christmas. It's the opposite of Red Velvet.
Interesting.
Yeah, totally. It's the opposite of Red Velvet. It's Soylent Green. You make it at Christmas.
No, it's a movie. Hers was funnier though. You got Charlton Heston in it.
I'm in that. My glasses.
An
and
ecological dystopian thriller. What's People?
Soylent Green.
Oh, is that a line from the movie? How do you know? You didn't know what it was?
Oh, I didn't? Okay.
Oh, maybe you did. I don't fucking know. Did you just play stupid? You knew what it was, or you pretended to, and you described it as...
It's this new thing I've learned. It's almost like a power move. If you know something, don't say anything and just watch. It's a lot more fun. It makes life interesting.
What do you mean don't say anything and just watch?
Just watch. Watch it unfold. Like, watch you find out. Watch you look it up. It's fun. It's fun. I enjoy it.
Elaborate. Give me some example of what you're fucking talking
Like
about.
this right here was Soylent Green. I just had made up something that wasn't even real. And instead of being
You like that better than my.
And then you went and looked it up, and then I still didn't say anything. Like I just, you know.
Okay. So I'm in Troll Patrol mindset while I'm like, well, I've got to look everything up and make sure I'm right and correct about everything. But on the Freak Show, you just want to like fly and like shit everywhere.
Shit everywhere.
And make fun of shit, right? It was more fun to like make fun like it's a Christmas candy. You know, it's gonna be Christmas before you know it.
It really will. It
It
really will.
really will. Yeah, it's creeping right up on us. I said that to you like 2 or 3 years ago, and it's still fucking true.
Can't wait. You gonna make some Christmas candies?
Absolutely. I'm gonna make some fucking like peanut butter balls with the chocolate around them. I'm gonna make peanut butter candy with the white shit with the pinwheels.
Good times.
I've already thought about making some fucking fudge.
Good times. Some fudge balls.
This show cannot keep devolving into what we're going to eat or talking about food at the end. Like this is like it's happened every time. Yes, we're getting ready to go and eat cake here in just a minute. But we can't keep doing this going forward. You've
Chocolate salty balls.
What was the coochie board? What was the thing that we looked up? The coochie board?
Coochie boards.
Is that what we called? What was that what it's called?
You put the chocolate salty balls in your mouth?
Of course. Where else would you put them? No, like I have.
Sometimes I like to put them in the fridge first.
I have learned how to make a Reese cups homemade, and like really, how's our butthole doing?
Well, it's good right now because we don't have any goose fat in our colon.
Well, you had steak tips and a baked potato earlier.
Yeah, that's and it was nice and plain. It didn't have anything extra. It was just what it is. So yeah, but now this pint of ice cream from the bluest of the bells of the cow.
Yes, buttholes are communist. It's all our buttholes. It's like the circle of life thing. Like, you know, like all our buttholes are actually connected.
We're all connected by our buttholes.
I mean, if you think about it, it's a beautiful thing.
If you touch your butthole, you're touching our butthole.
Remember that next time you
touch your butthole.
Do anything anal. You play with it. Use a toy.
It's our butthole.
Not that I want to discourage it. Just remember that's our butthole. You're doing it too. So
watch out now.
Treat it with respect.
Always use wipes. If you got a bidet, go for it.
Have you gone bidet yet?
I have a little bottle thing in case it has a battery and it will shoot. It's almost like a little emergency pressure washer.
I'm surprised you have not put a bidet in.
It's because of I don't like my toilet anyway. It's not, and technically it's not my toilet. It belongs to the building.
Well, it's like a little attachment that you put on top of the toilet.
Yeah, exactly. It seems like a lot of work.
I don't think they are. Like my people with bidets have like totally sold me on a bidet.
Well, where's yours, motherfucker?
One of these days I'll get a bidet.
I need to work on getting a new toilet seat.
Every single fucking person that has invested in a bidet has like sworn up and down it's life changing. Mm-hmm. Having a bidet is life changing.
Yeah. It keeps your butthole from getting raw.
I get the raw butthole quite often.
It's sensitive.
This is not good content. We cannot talk about
raw buttholes.
We're eating and our buttholes after eating. I had an awesome chicken breast.
And then what happened to your butthole?
Nothing has happened to my butt. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to hate myself, but you know, I also had a salad.
Tomorrow morning. I gotta go to work.
You don't gotta go to work.
I do. I gotta get a case list going. They ain't had a case list updated in over a year. I don't know what the fuck's been going on at this place.
Completely off the rails. Last night it was Don't Give a Fuck Freak Show. No, last Troll Patrol. I forget what the names of my show. I'm really fucking high. I forget what the names of my fucking shows are.
I mean, you could always ask Crocs McGee.
What's Crocs McGee wear? Describe him to me right now. It's a jean jacket with a belt buckle. Go on.
He's got cowboy boots. A snake skin.
What, snakeskin boots?
Yeah.
It was cowboy boots.
They are, but there's so many eyes. They got crocodile backs. With the tail.
Do you have any last words for the people, Sparkles?
I'm gonna eat cake and you're not.
Well, how do I fucking follow that?
Put on a blue jean jacket. Let's get some cake.
If you're watching on Twitch, you're gonna go over to Echoplex Media. Go ahead, light one up, tip one back. It's all right to have a little fun before you hit the sack. I'm JustinFREAKIN. We will see you Sunday night on the Troll Patrol.